Rise and shine every Sunday morning from 10 a.m. to noon with DJ J, Miss Mello, and Lady D on The Outlet.
So we, obviously have been acquainted with the work that you guys do. Just have not, myself at least, personally have met you. But, when we started doing the show and we talked about what the show was going to be about and what it represented, you guys were on our top list because for us, especially obviously women, have to show love to one another. There's too much of the, you know what I'm saying, haterade going in there. Everybody's sipping on that. And around these parts, that's not how you win. I feel like you're stronger if you're together. And BriLove, you're like one of a kind around here. There's not many. There's actually no woman.
I was about to say.
There's no one.
There's none.
There's none.
Thank you.
There's none that does what you do in the Valley.
Yeah.
I knew you, and when I would talk to my children about my show and who we were trying to get on, they knew you. So you're crossing generations. You're crossing cities within the Valley. And all that stuff is totally amazing. Why don't you introduce yourself to everybody that's on today? We have folks from Italy to one. I'm telling you, this is the fact. We've got Italy listening. So show them some love and introduce yourself to us.
Well, DJ BriLove. I am going into my 2-year anniversary. I will say that. Everything's still fairly new for me. Women empowerment is top priority for me.
Okay. Give you something for that. BriLove, y'all.
I mean, it has to be. It has to be. I'm young. I'm 24. I just turned 24.
Wow.
Happy birthday.
Baby.
Related.
Virgo gang.
Oh, sorry.
Again.
Make that
Shot for that.
This wasn't in the plan. I will tell you that. But that just comes along with, I went to school. I got my bachelor's.
In what?
In criminal justice and a minor in psychology.
That's what's up.
I went to Kutztown University. Shout out all my alums.
Okay, you.
Okay.
I played basketball all my life, so I knew the first thing to working on your craft and staying dedicated. So when I started DJing, shout out Lex. She gave me the name.
Yeah.
We started.
We're gonna get to.
We started in something like the basement.
She about to answer all the questions that we about to have.
I love it. Make it easy. Let me get the porn.
You told me introduce myself.
Let me get the porn, Bree. You go ahead and keep talking, baby.
Look, get my mic to sativa.
Get Lex a shot of Henny.
Oh,
I'm working.
What's up?
Yeah, let's get it.
Yo, Josh, come take me to church with you.
I
No, but we started in the basement.
can't. Yeah.
We hosted parties. The popularity helped, but also staying humble and not ever getting into anything that's messy. Not everybody's gonna get along, but we.
Yeah. What school did you go to out here? What high school did you go to?
Oh, Bethlehem Catholic.
Okay. Shout out to Bethlehem Catholic.
I was in Catholic school all my life until
wore
I
a
hit
skirt.
college. Yeah, I wore a skirt. I wore a skirt. Yeah,
I used to wear
I
skirts
did.
too. Hey, I used to wear skirts too. Shout out to all the skirt wearers. We don't discriminate
Some
over
pictures.
here.
I did wear a skirt.
That's what's up. Yeah.
But Catholic school was a lot of my discipline, so I shout out my mom for that.
That's what's up. Shout out to
We moved to Allentown like my late years, so I would have went to Allen, and you have more opportunities to skip school.
Yeah.
But at Bethlehem Catholic, it was more like they kept me on the ball, and basketball too.
Okay.
Basketball.
That's what's up.
Basketball is my first love.
That's what's up.
My first love.
So you
My first
said
one too actually was basketball.
We got to get that when the,
So,
when
Bree,
the,
you
when the
said-
weather breaks. We got to get a
Oh,
little outside
yeah,
cookout.
yeah.
don't
What's
start,
up,
none
like-
won't be none. We
You
do
know-
a
you know
tournament.
how we do.
You ready to host a tournament,
I'm
AC? Okay,
We'll throw a couple up with you.
I'm just
Did
saying.
you hear her age though? So Jay, when you speaking on
I
that,
know. I mean,
she,
you know.
she runs circles around me. I be on
All of
there.
a sudden, next week, there's a flyer.
I know, you're right.
July 22nd.
You're right. All we gotta do is
With
whisper
everybody's
it.
picture.
Yeah.
With everybody's picture, you're so right.
Bring
From
the
today.
asthma pumps. And we good.
Listen, so you said it happened by accident, right? Basketball was your thing. You got your bachelor's degree. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
In criminal justice. So then, how did you end up being DJ BriLove? Even though we're gonna ask Lex about how she got that name.
Yeah. Like I said, we started promoting at Horizon. We did parties. We anywhere. We just anywhere we could find it. At my house.
They over here. They over here to nothing.
Shout out to the Henny. No. I know. We just started at the houses though. Hey, everybody come. Valentine's Day party. And we used to get like more than 100 people in my house. I don't know how my mom did it. I don't know how my mom did it.
That's how I started promoting. The same
Really?
exact way.
House parties.
The
Shout out to
same
house
exact
parties.
Yo, shout out to my mom because
Word.
That's crazy.
she let us use the house, but
Shout out
we-
to mama.
Yo, for real.
Yeah.
Major.
Mama.
Yeah. Shout out to
She
mama.
was cool,
She should have been on the show.
right?
Shout out to that 11th Street crew.
yeah, oh,
Hey.
man. But that's how it started. And what happened was everybody was like, "Oh, Bree, grab the aux, grab the aux."
Okay.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
like,
Yep.
and I
Best
used to-
music selections.
Yeah, like
yeah.
you always got the good music and get your SoundCloud on. So I was like, I might as well be a DJ. You know what I mean? Like, and I mentioned
Get
this
paid
was
for
in
it.
2012. I didn't take on DJ until 4 years later.
Wow. So you spoke it into existence
Yeah.
quite early.
But
How did you
2012 is
feel
when she
about,
mentioned
like,
it.
How did you feel about becoming like a household name, like in the club circuit? You know what I mean? Like when you started being like, yo, I'm about to be over here, 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 I'm losing sleep, I don't feel good, but I still got a DJ. You know what I mean? Like how you know what I mean? Like how did you feel after that? Like how were you like, whoa, this is crazy? Because I'm telling you right now, I heard DJ BriLove like once. And then I was like, oh, who's that? We got a female DJ out here? Let's make it crack.
Me too.
Like, I'm ready. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden it was like, BriLove's here, BriLove's here.
Eyes on it.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, I got a lot of younger people underneath me, you know what I'm saying? Family members. Shout out to my nephew, K. And
Shout out to
he
you.
was like, you don't know Bree? I was like, nah, you know my age. Man, at the end of the day, I'm OG. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I want to know. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So that's when I was like, okay, this is really something. You know what I mean? And then when I seen that you was working with Lex, I don't know how long y'all went to school. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Knew me
But
since I was 15.
okay, bet. So that's when I was like,
Going on
oh,
10 years.
because I knew
figured it was
that
strong,
she had
something.
kicked off the promo game. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, that's a perfect combination.
Yeah. So at some point, 4 years later, you were like, let's make a business out of this.
Well, I graduated
Okay.
in 16, and for Christmas, because it was, people were still adamant. I mean, college parties, I was having people come from Bethlehem, anywhere to come to Kutztown, and I wasn't DJing yet. I just said, hey, I'm throwing a party, and it was crazy. And then like even on the back, because I played for Kutztown, the girls loved me as a host, just my energy.
Yes.
And when I came
You don't
home,
look so bad, Bree, either.
That's that Virgo. That's that Virgo
That's
sauce.
that Virgo
yeah.
glow.
That's that Virgo
The
sauce.
Virgo glow.
that good melanin, that good melanin.
Shout out to the Virgo sauce.
But yeah, I came home and I said, Mom, can you get me a mixer? I just put it on a list,
Okay.
and I didn't expect it. I cried, I would say. She got me my starter board for Christmas.
That's what's up.
Mom, again.
Shout
Yeah.
out to
Oh,
mama.
she from the trenches.
I love
if you want
it.
to call it
Yeah.
that. From the ground, she supported me. Traveled all over Chicago, or wherever you want to name it for basketball. So if I would leave to Cali for DJing, she would go too. It's just kind of how it goes.
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
Word.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's the
And
way
she
it should
invests.
be.
Yeah, she does it. She did a lot for me to get off my feet. And once it did, a lot of my support came from my crew. I met AC along the way. Thank God for that.
Shout out AC the host, man.
Shout out Jay Valentine.
He's
Jay
too dope
Valentine.
for me to go into that, man. We knew AC like barely a year, and sometimes it don't take time. Like Bree said, we've been friends 10 years. We know AC like barely a year, and
Yeah.
we
Still
call
tight.
him our family. So
Right.
Oh, for
AC's
sure.
dope.
Word.
I think AC has that ability that a lot of us have to just be able to see that star power.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
and when you get older, you want to align yourself with people that have the same
For
vision
sure.
to be a star. You
For
know what I
sure.
mean? Because if you're aligning yourself with people that don't want to do nothing, where you at?
They're gonna
You know?
hold you back.
Right.
So
Exactly.
you have to.
So-
Your crew is important.
Very.
Your crew is
Very.
so
Yeah,
important.
Very.
From night to day,
Yeah.
they get sick too.
Yeah.
Sometimes work is hard for them to get up to.
Yes.
I mean, like I said, shout out Jay Valentine. He's not here. He's the other part of
Oh.
BriLove Promotions. But
I did see a picture of him, so
yeah,
he's always in the video.
He is also a
Photogenic
rider.
ass.
Yeah,
Photogenic.
yeah, definitely.
What up, Jovi?
So Lex, what made you see this vision? What made you think about BriLove? I love the logo. I love how it flows. you know, and that's always a good thing to hear how that all starts.
Well, like Bree said, it was house parties. Like anywhere we would go, it was Bree, get on the aux. And like she said, this was off of a SoundCloud. But yeah, she still had the good music because there was no DJs in our house parties anyway. So, but it was like, who's best on the aux? You know, just like when you in the car, don't touch this aux.
That's right.
You ain't playing no fire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Major.
It's true. You get in trouble. It's
right.
Yeah.
So Bree's name is Brianna Lavelle Morales. So her middle name is Lavelle.
Shout
So
out my
out there,
government.
yo.
Government.
I gotta
no two last names
I
there.
gotta
Just
talk-
one name?
Yeah.
we argue about this. She swears she has a
That's
middle
not the
name.
whole government then.
Drop that
She
bank
swears
account.
she has a middle name. Her Lavelle's her dad's last name. I told her she got two last names.
Really? Okay. Okay, that's interesting.
But so that's how I got the name BriLove.
LOVEELL.
She really wrote it in the
L-O-V-E-L-L. I like it. I like it.
So that's how I got the
love it.
name BriLove. So I just started calling her DJ BriLove, and then everywhere we went, she on the aux. I'm like, yo, DJ BriLove.
That's
And then
what's up.
she took it herself and ran with it herself. And like she said, like when Bree's dedicated and she puts her mind to something, it's over.
Yes.
That's it.
You took
what's up.
what you learned in
That's it.
basketball and just
The drive.
applied it to the drive. That doesn't change what you learn.
I played a point guard, so
Okay.
they called it the second coach on the floor. So
Basically.
being the head, the captain, the head honcho, your energy travels everywhere. So if let's say I'm having a bad night and Lex Jovi and if AC's there, it's the energy travels.
Yeah.
And that's how I take it to the club, the venue, the lounge. If I'm not up and beat and jumping and ready and transitioning, neither are they.
Yes.
So it's the same thing for me. If I wasn't in the game, neither was my center, neither was my shooting guard. So a lot of the things I take from basketball just go right into DJing. I mean, it just all comes with being a good, positive person. Can't be like that all the time.
What does it take though? What do you do
that was
tomorrow?
so dope, for real, because
Yes.
I understand that completely.
I'm gonna say you're talking to a DJ over here.
The grind.
Shout out DJ J, you
real,
already.
dude.
That's
For
my
real.
guy right here.
There be nights, it just be kind of slow, but you still trying to, you for yourself, you trying to,
You have to, right?
even if there's like 10 people there, like you still trying to
Yeah.
get it popping and just have some
That's
fun.
so big.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
Shout
so
out
big.
the silent party we just did. That's a good example of keeping
AC's a
energy.
genius.
Yeah.
Because you're not
heard some great
hearing
reviews
their
from that. Great
reaction.
reviews from that.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about it that way.
Whoever didn't come in, you missed it. It was so good.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wanted
Next
to
one. We'll go.
Yeah, do it again
Yeah,
because
the
people
outlet
need
want to be
to.
a part of that. We want to be a part of that.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's just a good example. You have to control that much. You know what I mean? It's not about if they're on your, who's the best station. It's literally just while you're on it, can you keep flowing?
Yeah.
Just like when you listen to a pregame mix on your headphones before you about to get on the
feel
court.
you.
So that's just kind of how I
Now,
take
did you
it.
grow up in music? Like, did you grow up in music? Like, did you
Listen.
listen to music like all your life, or
It was
I know Lex did.
it was. I just partied. Shout out Main Gate and Catch and Crocodile Rock for them team parties because
Shout out Jesse
Crocodile
again
Rock,
for letting us pack up
wow.
the truck and take like 15 people.
and
to
shout out my
Maine
mom again, because she
for
let us use the
teen night.
van.
I love it.
That's real. That's real
But
right
the teen
there.
parties were important because now teens have a problem with, when they turn 21, getting to the club after that because they're not used to partying.
We had a big,
You know what
we
I
had a
mean?
big
Like,
outlet.
That's what
I
I'm
feel like when
saying.
we were
Like, I
when
bet
we
you
were
your house
teenagers.
parties was
Yes,
like popping.
which
Like,
was
people
the
were
key, I'm
dancing and
sure,
stuff like
because
that, like,
if they didn't know about you or wanted to be around you, like your energy set it off. People
Yeah.
liked you. You were likable, so
Yeah.
then it was
we
easy
had,
to
we
get
had a,
them
we
to
had a
come to
much
your
bigger
party.
outlet, and it was more like about like us dancing and enjoying each other's company. Like
No
now,
doubt.
even in music, like social media and technology
Yeah.
is so heavy. And of course, we talk about how the kids are, everything is different
Yeah.
because of technology and social media. But even so, like we heard some reviews from a recent teen party, and they were like, a bunch of the kids were like just on their phone Snapchatting, like they're not actually dancing
In the
yeah,
moment.
exactly.
and like enjoying themselves. They're
That's
just
why I think it's
there-
so hard now.
They're
to
just
be,
there to be there.
I think it was easier for me when I was promoting because it's like I didn't have all that
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
distractions.
People came out
You know
for
what
one
I mean?
thing. People came
Yeah,
out
so
That's
for
now
right.
I feel like if you got the crowd jumping, you're working even extra harder
For sure.
because now everybody's
To get their attention, to get them to put that phone down, like this is my jam after jam after
Yo.
jam, and
You're
put that phone
rocking.
down.
For real.
really
Yo,
rocking.
they got like
That's
that,
true.
that 10 seconds. As soon as their song comes on, 10 seconds on the phone,
You know
they're
what I
like,
mean? Like
and
that.
then
they're
like,
done.
back to their face.
Because people,
Right.
We got these old school heads that be like, oh, the music's different now, and da 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 da. The music has to be different now.
Yeah.
You know, it has to be different now because it's a different era.
Time,
At the end of the day, you got people, like I said, you got DJs that are pulling teeth.
Yeah.
I mean, you got people that come outside to the club with 5 of their friends that they claim are 5 of their best friends, and they all on the phone. Like, who you talking to? I thought you just came out with 5 of your best friends, but y'all still on the phone.
on the phone.
You know
That's
what I
was saying. That's all we needed. We didn't look at no phones while we was out.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Listen,
we had each other.
I was trying to get crunk in the middle of a circle, like, hey, hey.
That's right. That's right. You had your dances prepared.
Doing the percolator, the Milto.
Right. For sure.
No, that's real. We still dance.
Oh, the energy.
That's how we are.
I was watching them last night. They don't be in their phone. If they pulling their phone out, it's to record the moment. They don't be texting.
Exactly.
None of that
They're
kind of stuff.
dancing.
They be into the zone.
You know
They're
why?
there.
'Cause it's business.
Yeah, no
Right.
doubt.
Yeah.
It's work time. It's
Okay. Okay.
Shout out to those shots.
Listen, we're going to take this quick Henny shot. If you guys are out there with a drink, take them up because we're celebrating New Year's.
Shout out my better half Jasmine and my sister Crystal on here.
Hey.
Shout out to
what
the
up, y'all?
ladies. James Holly. Hey, good morning, guys. What's up, Melody? You getting some love? What's up? What's up? I'm getting Melissa.
Nigel, what's up?
Oh my gosh.
Bubs
everybody's
Jones, what's
up?
up? D-Train in
All
the
right.
building.
Guys, if you haven't sent the text messages out, send them out for your giveaways. We've got some gifts today. We're going to take this shot. And then I want to know how AC so perfectly comes into the picture because seriously, it's like level up, level up, level up. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to that coalition. Coalition? Is that what you're talking about? Okay. Yes. 2019.
Yes.
The outlet. This is the way to get it started.
New Year's
Get your
Eve.
week
New
right.
Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not drinking, Jay?
I am drinking. It's gone.
Oh.
He's in the best position to drink because he's over there mastering our soundtrack per se.
Oh, that's how it goes.
That's an important job.
So, yo, what are you doing New Year's Eve? Where are you going to be at? Let everybody know.
So I'll be at Gravity Nightclub
Let's go.
for New Year's. Shout out DJ Gemini.
Shout out to Gemini,
Yo,
man.
big
You
shout out
already
to
know.
Gemini.
I know he
yo.
hopped in here
Shout
a little
out
bit
Gemini.
earlier.
Oh yeah, he was on there.
I think he hopped in a little
Alright.
earlier. So
Listen,
shout out to Gemini.
That's the
man.
homie right there,
Real
man.
quick
Yes.
rundown to Gemini. Gemini's known me since basketball youth.
Okay, cool.
So now me being alongside of him DJing,
That's great.
it's more like family kind of.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I
great.
mean?
That's
It's,
How
What's
good
up?
does that feel? That those
Yeah.
doors open up for you because you have these good relationships out there.
that's how you maintain through life. Good relationships.
That's why you should
know
never
what I
do
mean?
anybody
Yeah.
wrong.
yeah.
You agree,
you
Bree,
can't burn
right?
bridges. Yeah.
Word.
You know what I mean? It's all about good relationships because these venues get taken from us from day to day. You know, they don't want clubs open, venues open. They don't want us to have a good time, I guess. But
That's true.
listen, if there ain't no club or no venue or no you know what I mean? Shout out H2O, all these lounges. I just feel like, what do you do? You know,
Well,
it's not
you
a lot
had
to do around here.
Exactly.
You had Broadway Social Pop, and somebody in here mentioned
about it.
Hey.
Teen
I had a couple
Bash.
people. Yeah, I had a
Yeah.
couple
And
people.
I love that because when I was young, Main Gate was the only spot that we could go to have a teen night. Shout out to Dominic. He was on here earlier this
Yeah,
month.
I got
Shout
shout out to
out
Menace
Dom.
too, though,
Shout out
because
That's a good man right there.
Menace used to let us do
And
teen
Menace.
parties there too. So shout out to Menace.
Yeah.
because he used to let us
So-
do that.
Oh yeah, and the
Yeah.
the DL, not Catch 22. The
Yeah, the
DL,
DL. the DL.
yes,
That's
the
what it was when I was
the
doing.
DL.
But
yeah.
these
DL,
these
my
youngins,
goodness.
they need that. You know, they
Yeah.
need a spot where they could, especially the ones that, unfortunately, the world makes them more mature today than ever before.
Look at the
You
clothes.
understand what I'm saying? So if they can go to a spot where they feel like they're a little bit grown, you know, because they're flossing and they're socializing, but yet be safe in a safe environment. We had, Bez on where we spoke with the parents and they both told us, Letty and Will, you know, that they be right there, you know, making sure everything is good and safe. It's a
Absolutely.
safe environment. And it's a fun one for these teens.
Shout
That's
out
important.
Bez Music.
That's just dope.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
energy.
How do you how do you know?
We
Bez?
like Bez.
We love
Um,
Bez. Yeah,
I
sure.
DJ'd alongside of him
Okay.
at the Hookah Lounge.
Okay, cool. All right.
You know, once we met, you know, his dad, his brother, I mean, his whole team, Solid Ground, shout out to them. They work just like us. You know, it's a nonstop grind. You know,
It's a fact.
and he's young. He's
Yeah.
young.
So young.
And I always said it like, you know, when I'm 30, you'll be 21, and
It's
That's what I'm
crazy.
saying.
you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like
When you put it in that perspective.
But that's why team performance right now for him is important. He has the following, so you keep that going. They'll go
Keep
right
it
in. They'll go
going.
right into the club with you.
Yeah.
And that's what was big for us. We were all already promoting, and then it was like, oh, Bree's a DJ. All right, let's go. You know what I mean?
Word.
Like,
You know it's gonna be a win-win.
We'll support her because we know it's gonna be good, but let's see. And then with the support, it just got better.
It was a little like unfair, I guess, because like Bree said, the popularity was already there.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we already knew so many people from being on the party scene,
Yeah.
you know,
Easy.
all the time in general before Bree even became a DJ.
Yeah.
So it was already like, we know who they are.
Yeah.
So, okay, we're going to go where they're going.
Got
you know what
it.
I mean? Because they like to party.
For sure.
So, and we know that they know how to party and they like good music.
They
so
knew what
that
they were
means
gonna
that
get.
Bree got to be playing good music.
Yeah.
So I'm going where Bree is.
Yeah.
So in a short amount of time, like when you think about it, when you hear, oh, she's been DJing for a year.
Yeah.
And she's the hottest DJ around. It's like, oh, that was quick. Like, how did it happen? But you know, it's about who you know and staying humble.
Yeah, and I
Like,
feel like
you know what I
there's
mean?
always a history.
That is special.
Like there's
staying
always
humble.
a history. You know what I mean? Like you don't just pull the turntables out and all of a sudden you in the club.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's always a history. So when that's the reason why y'all are on the show today to give that history, because there's always a backstory.
They should know it.
There's
Sure.
always- but there's always a backstory where people are like, yo, y'all started a house party. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's always a come up. You know what I mean? Whether it's short or whether
we
it's
hope
long.
that there's a new
Sometimes
BriLove
people take a little
someday,
longer.
You know?
Absolutely.
That
You
would
know?
be amazing to
Absolutely.
see.
Shout out DJ Yordi.
Because who knows
He's
what my
another young
body will
kid.
feel like when I'm 30.
But no, but
Hopefully
DJs,
better.
You know what?
Jay
Bree?
can tell you, Jay.
For
Facts.
It's
Did
a-
DJs start when you started DJing? Like, did DJs start as young as her and be in the club? Like, no,
Nah, I
they
was,
didn't. That's what I'm saying.
I was
Like,
no,
17.
that's why
I was
it blew my
17.
mind.
when he started.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
17 when I started. Shout out
You know
to
what I
Rez
Wow.
Esquire, my dude. Me and him got turntables. We worked at the Eric movie theater across from the prison.
Oh my God.
Got our money, like, backstory.
Showing age.
Yeah.
Listen, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we wasn't right in the club. We was in the house parties on 2nd Street.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how we came up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Love
yeah.
that.
And I mean, your first time in the club. Do you remember how old you were?
Oh my God. It was 2001, maybe 2000. I was
Yeah.
in the Bridge.
Shout out to the
Yeah,
bridge.
the
Woo.
bridge
Bridge.
was
Look
You
at
know what the bridge
all
is?
right
of
here.
that.
This,
I
you know what's
got
crazy?
no
Look
I
at
got the
this.
flyer right here.
This
What
is-
the bridge
It's not the
is?
first one. It's not the. Oh,
This is crazy.
This
This
is
is the
2004.
one-
It's not
That's
the
why it's
first
only
party.
right that they on this show.
But it's crazy because
Yeah.
she was
You
there
know what I
hosting.
mean?
I
And I didn't
hosted
even know
that
her.
party.
But
I didn't even know her.
By the
And we
time
didn't
I was
even
in
know.
the club scene, it was already the DL. Like when I turned 18, I was the only place I could
But
get
you heard
into.
about the bridge.
I heard about
Yeah.
the bridge prior to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Jay were working for a while before we paid
didn't even
attention to
notice.
that flyer that we were sharing a
I was
stage.
like, yo, you was at one of my parties.
That's crazy. That's
I
crazy.
mean, we were
yeah.
young, Brie. What were you, like I said, what
But
were
you might get haters
15?
because of that. Like you might get haters because of the fact that you came through the scene so quick and you know what I mean? Like you're right there.
What do you
like,
say to that? What do you say to
because
haters?
nobody can deny.
It's true.
Nobody can. I mean,
Tune-
you know,
tune 'em
honestly,
out, tune 'em
I want to
out.
make that true. I want to make that a statement. Like nobody can really
Tune 'em
deny the grind and the push that you have. I mean,
agree.
at the end of the day, I mean,
Right.
you know, of course, you're always gonna have people that are hating. I mean, that's just what it is. But at the end of the day, you move so fast through the circuit. But that's why you got on my radar.
Right.
I didn't know you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So shout out to you and your grind.
Thank
Shout out
you.
to you, Lex. You know what I'm saying?
Team.
Shout out to BriLove Promotions.
Yeah.
Jovi, that's his name?
Yes, Jovi. Jay
Jovi.
Valentine.
Shout out
Jay
Jovi.
Valentine.
I was make sure I said
We
it
got
right.
a Henry Cheatham from Vegas.
Shout out
Shout out
Vegas.
Henry, what up,
What's
yo?
up
Yeah, yeah,
from
yeah.
Vegas?
That's Crystal's
Much
dad.
love. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Destiny Alberto. Oh my gosh, Jordi. We got a lot of people on there. I just wanted to show. AC, pass the mic down real quick. I just want to know, how did you meet the girls, the ladies, the women? I'm sorry, I don't mean to. I say the girls like because we cool. But
I met them like how we all meet in this nightlife thing in the circuit. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Bree and I had this conversation not too long ago. I guess we always kind of heard of each other, but we met. It was the Sin Santana event, Memorial Day weekend, right?
Right.
Shout out to Sin Santana.
Oh, yeah.
Sin
Shout out.
Santana, yeah. Hey, we was talking about Sin this morning. But yeah, we met like that. We actually met on Main Gauge on the Main Gate stage. You know
Main
what I mean?
Gate
Yeah,
stage.
that's pretty
Took a
fitting.
picture?
That's fitting. Yeah, no doubt.
Love
Took
it.
a picture. And it just so happened that particular night we had the same vibe. You know what I mean? And we had a common, should I say, a common story for that particular night. And it just kind of grew from there. And I think, just roughly looking back on it, They called me up to come through. I think it was your birthday party, then your birthday party. I wasn't able to make Lex's birthday party, but I made the last one, thank God. So
yes, you look dope. I seen
no
you.
doubt.
I seen the pictures.
And then from there, once you start sharing birthday parties with somebody, you know what I mean? Whether it's business or not.
Because you understand what's special to them.
Yeah,
It's
you're going to build some
sentimental
camaraderie. At least
moment.
that's the way I look at it. Like, if you ask me to come out to your birthday party, if I'm not mistaken, like, I don't do money with friends. So I was like, yo, I'll come out. You ain't got to pay me nothing. I'm there. You know what I mean? The fact that you asked me to come out and be a part of your birthday, you can't put a dollar amount on that. You know what I mean? That's just how I
Plus AC's talent. Let's shout that out.
My goodness.
Crazy skills on the mic. Crazy skills.
I'm going to shout that out regardless that he's a Libra.
Yeah, like we can't take away from what we see in him. And,
thank you.
And vice versa.
Thank you.
This one ain't about me. This your show.
I'm just saying, like.
No, but it's true.
It's collective.
It's that third eye, like Mello said, that star quality when one that has it sees it.
Right.
Yeah.
The big brother.
I love it. The big brother. Big brother almighty.
We're having our year anniversary party in April. So we definitely got to get y'all a part of it.
Please,
listen,
we
just
would
let
me know. We would love for you guys to be a part of that, because that's what we represent. It's
I'll remind you of March.
that's what it's all about. Well, April 19th was our very first show. So, we're working with that weekend there. So we are, and we are not shy. We will contact you guys.
Listen, I'll be here as long as I can.
A Springfest, make it something big where all of our
Jones
listeners.
is shouting you out.
Where all of our listeners can come and meet everyone.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's my brother. We got a lot of people.
I think that it's time for a DJ J jam session. I'm gonna refill some drinks.
Hey,
that's fine.
We're gonna talk some more.
Enough is enough.
Ronnie, what up, man?
Listen, stay tuned in.
Oh, I'm making Lex a drink.
We'll be back.
This right here was just a start.
Ronnie.
Go ahead. Who else you got on there, Bree?
Destiny, Liana, Ronnie.
It is packed.
Josh.
It is
Shout
packed.
out all of y'all. Stay tuned in. Stay tuned in. We're not done.
Mar, get better.
Don't go anywhere.
Shout out my brother Mar. You already.
Super fact.
Love you, man.
Rise and shine
We
every
can shout
Sunday
out.
morning from
Katrina
10
was our
to-
first winner, so we just want to shout out Katrina. We'll get with you in a minute.
We did want to mention the first winner to our gift because we don't want to forget you guys. We do have giveaways and we want to make sure we have enough time to give them away. Although we're gonna hit spicy time for sure today.
We got time.
Because that's just mandatory. So y'all stay tuned. But Katrina, congratulations! Thank you for always tuning in. We too appreciate you 100%. And you guys be sure to text Level Up to 570-689-97.
I got like 100 texts right now.
Yeah, I know we do. We have plenty.
Bree's
of text
gonna do the
messages.
Level Up dance before
But
we
keep
leave.
sending them. Oh, I'm with you on that. All right,
Let's go.
Y'all listening to the outlet.
Check.
Oh, Jay, you killed it.
Everybody was waiting for one more song. I think that's what it was. Right? Is that what it was? I was off. I think I slapped my.
A lot of love on there, Jay.
Yeah, I was like, I was ready to
Lord,
cash out for the day. I was about to be like, good night.
Yo, I think people work out to.
Good luck,
Jay.
y'all. Good luck, y'all. I
We
had to.
got people that
Yeah.
clean
I don't be
their
paying
house
attention to
on
the
a
phone when I'm
Sunday
behind the
morning
decks.
with
You
Jay.
know what I mean?
Just
Yeah, they show
Yo.
you love.
House clean.
Word.
Yeah.
All right.
Like this though, like
Telling you.
with swag, right?
Exactly.
Exactly. Bring it back like 3-4 times.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
he
That's what's up.
scratches. Like, who gets that early on a Sunday morning?
LG is. What up, though?
What's up, LG is? Yeah, good morning. Sawad, you got something drinking? Look, she's drinking something with us.
All right now.
That's
Okay.
right. Cheers.
Cheers to 2019 and leveling up.
Right.
That's what we're repping.
They're going to take some more shots too before they leave.
Oh, for sure.
That's why I played the song
Guys,
Hennessy. You know what I
I'm
mean?
drunk.
Guys, what do you guys
Lex
think
really
about
said
the
no, we not.
Henny
Yo,
Coquito that we're introducing?
shout out Lady D because it's Henny Coquito. I'm already
Oh
drunk.
yeah.
Linda,
That-
my
Linda,
sister
Can I
Linda.
get a bigger cup?
Yeah.
Linda made it.
Linda
Listen,
made
Linda.
Oh, man.
Listen, Linda. This
Listen,
Henny
Linda.
Coquito is popping.
Listen, Linda.
Nah,
Yo.
it really is good.
That Henny Coquito though, like that's a whole nother level.
My big bro in the building. Shout
These
out to
two
Snapper.
inspired that.
Michigan, what up, man? I love
Michigan
you.
in the house, Houston
Michigan
in the house,
hard. I don't
Vegas.
One state is gonna have to
Italy.
win. I think Michigan won right now because I got Detroit.
Do we
They're
have
hard.
a winner? Another winner? Guys,
We'll come
so
back with another winner.
rumor has it that you came bearing gifts for our listeners.
I am the gift.
You
Hey.
and Lex.
You know what? That's that Leo attitude. You know.
Yeah. Don't be coming in here with your Leo attitude.
Hey,
That's that attitude of the Leos.
you recognize it. You recognize it.
It's one of the cutest one in the group. Like,
He loving
Keep
it.
sweating.
Oh
You're
man.
gonna get bombs all day. Every time you say something, he gonna just put a bomb
Yeah,
on.
just
Like,
drop a bomb on it.
I used to think he
man.
cute when he put that light skin face on in his selfies.
yes.
Ah,
I can stand
it was
him.
on last night, though.
Oh.
man.
The
He
grill.
wears the grills just.
But
Yeah.
I'm saying you didn't bring that swag up in here.
I said, let me see your
Shout
grill.
out YP, we was grilled out.
You said, "Let me see you
Hey,
smile big."
Let me see your
Smile
grill.
for me, daddy.
Watch it now.
Oh my
You heard that
god!
effect Jay just played?
I did. I caught that all the way. You know,
Do it again, Jay.
he got our soundtrack. Yeah, because we say what we say, and he got every button over there. That's just gonna take it there.
It's out of control.
Hey, Layla, Nassar. Good
There you go.
morning,
You hear
darling.
the
Happy
song?
New Year's.
Okay, shout out to he on it.
Yeah,
We got so much more to do and to give away.
We
so
do.
we
The
definitely
gifts,
have-
yeah, my bad.
Yeah. What y'all giving away?
Alright, so I got some BriLove hats. Any flavor, any color.
Woo! Bree, show something
hats.
on your shirt.
Logo.
I love
It's
it.
the logo. It'll be right on the hat. I got, like I said, I got any color. So
Yeah.
female wins. I got pink. Dude wins blue, red, orange, whatever you want.
That's what's up.
Excellent. So you want to make sure that you send that text message,
Yeah.
We got a
guys.
lot. We got a lot. I'm going through them.
I got $1 million right now. If anybody
What? Huh? Okay, now that my phone just shut down.
Oh my gosh, my cell phone is
Did you already-
gonna go crazy.
I already told you how many texts I was receiving.
Why you start
AC
that?
has some
AC?
t-shirts.
I'm not even gonna get text messages. People are gonna call me.
Right.
T-shirts,
Exactly.
t-shirts.
Mello, you didn't get my
They gonna be
message.
waiting for me outside.
I'm gonna get video calls, you know, with the faces like.
Look, man. Look,
Yeah,
man.
I'm like,
I'm
no,
just
no, no. Shut off your locations. Everybody shut off your locations. Yeah, no. Exactly.
Yeah,
no,
no,
we're
I
not
got
doing that.
I got last edition AC Sativa shirts, the black and white joints. So if anybody want to grab one, call in right now. I got those on deck, man. It's the last time I'm using this this logo.
Hey.
We're doing something new.
Yeah, you see that?
Leveling up, no doubt.
See
It's
that?
a really nice shirt. You feel the
Ooh.
material.
No, I
got
do
the
feel
material
that.
From Europe. You know, the shirts
Oh.
came in from Europe.
Oh.
That's
Made it
important
from,
to know.
somewhere, small
You
corner
see
India.
that?
That's
That's
fly
all
stuff,
right.
man.
People
Yeah,
like
no doubt.
bougie.
That bougie
Like,
Libra
they're gonna be
thing.
No, it is some
texting.
bougie Libra stuff. No doubt.
Shout out,
Bougie
Rel.
Libra
Shout out,
thing.
You
Rel.
take the material, you put it. It's like I'm playing.
You know what? The water just comes right off. It's waterproof.
You know what I mean? You gotta soak it in some Nigerian oil before you wash it. No?
Only wash them in berries and juice.
Exactly. I
You
understand.
know what?
I understand.
Oh
Hand
my
dry.
God.
Hand dry.
Hand dry. So you guys make sure that you send that text message level up. Thanks to Ms. Mello, because that's what we're repping for 2019 here with the outlet and all you
every day,
folks.
you know?
570-689-8727 level up. Send those text messages out.
I want to ask
We're-
Bree, what's your
Yes.
favorite place to spin?
Ooh.
Think you're gonna get some trouble for that? Oh,
Listen, yeah.
it's controversial.
This is the thing. The energy is where I love to spin.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I feel like we bring that everywhere. So, you know, shout out to all the venues that give me the opportunity to.
Listen how she
you know,
navigated that one. That was,
I love. That's why I
that
said.
was
You heard me? I said
masterful
good
right
answer.
I made her drop
You'll be
Henny
a-
cookies
you'll
on
be a
her
good
hand, like-
politician.
Yeah.
right there.
I
You'll
was
be a good
like-
politician. You did. You made me drop that. I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I love everywhere I spin. It gives me a different feel everywhere I go. You know,
That's what's up.
people have their favorite places, but you know, when I'm in the building, I give my best performance. You know,
Where do you get the most energy from?
what I
Genre. Like,
Ooh, well, what's popping right now? Which would be
Okay.
your trap music,
Okay.
your hip hop. I wish more reggae. I think honestly, reggae's dying out for me right now. People like to
Yeah,
stand
I feel
around.
you on that.
People like to stand around.
There's a few of them that come
I
in,
know,
but then
I wish
it's not like how it
it
used to be.
was.
Like
What?
we used to have
I love
joints.
reggae.
I love reggae too.
a reggae
Yo.
night used to be
Yeah.
like crazy because everybody wanted it.
Right? It's not like that no more. Yeah.
Somebody's asking for that number to text again if you want to like comment it.
Oh
or
yeah, for sure.
But
Quick,
yeah.
it's 570-689-8727. You're texting level up to 570-689-8727.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, we about to take it out on Exclusive Radio 94.9.
Hey.
It's about to be afternoon. You know what I'm saying?
Get
Thanks
some
for
shout-outs real
everybody
quick to
to
everybody
tune in.
tune
You know
in
what I'm
at.
saying?
Me, shout out to everybody that tuned in, supporters, DJ
Big
BriLove.
shout out, big shout out.
That's
Hey, see, we're gonna do spicy time.
Yeah, we
y'all.
got spicy
y'all,
time
we still
on
gonna
deck.
hang out, but
I gotta shout out to my family in Houston.
94.9
I love y'all.
exclusive radio FM frequency family.
shout out my family.
Shout 'em out for
Pardon
the
me.
year.
Hey,
Sisters,
hey,
mom.
Hey, Bree, give out all your social
Stay
media.
on.
Lex, give out your social media.
Instagram, BriLove_1. Facebook, BriLove Morales. That is BriLove Morales. Twitter,
No other way to
BriLove.
say it.
Good radio voice.
Twitter, BriLove_4. We also just started up a Twitter promotions page. So BriLove Promotions. Yeah. Instagram, like I said, BriLove_1.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Lex.
I'm simple at Lex Cannon on whatever you have. Well, my Facebook is my full name, Lexus Sermon, but anything Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, everything you get at Lex Cannon and find me.
Love it.
AC.
Yeah, let me get a plug because I only got follow me on Instagram. I only got like 10 followers on Instagram, so follow me AC_the host. I only got like 10. So by the time we get out of this show, I need at least 11 followers. Help me out there. Once again, AC_the host Instagram.
Lex Cannon, 2 X's. Make sure y'all make that 2 X's.
Yeah. I want to show love to everybody that's been with us this whole morning and really since our first show, and bringing it in with us into the new year. We've got, as always, something new for you. Always gonna keep you guys entertained. We appreciate you tuning in all of the time like you do. Please do not go anywhere because we are going into spicy time and it is about to go down. We got plenty of things to do over here.
Spicy things.
Yeah.
And
If you don't know what
that's it.
spicy time is, it's when we're off the airwaves, but we're still on live.
That's cool.
You know?
So you could say,
Like we're spicy.
And we can do
time
whatever
now.
we want. I can play a record that got a little cursing in it, or
could
you know what I'm
say
saying?
fuck.
Everybody
Yeah.
in the lives knows what spicy time
Yeah,
is.
they know.
They're
They
like,
already
I
know.
want spicy
Everybody's
time.
kind of ready for that.
Just
too.
in case
Jackie,
you don't
I see
know.
you. Asia, what up though?
I like
Layla's
I
in
like
here.
spicy. I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
Jada said big
I'm
cousin
here for
Bree.
this.
Jada said big cousin Bree.
Oh, shout out my little cousin Jada.
Oh, that's what's up. What's up, Jada? Good morning. Good morning, darling.
So it's officially spicy time on New Year's Eve.
It is on New Year's Eve. I love that. We are enjoying Henny Coquito, which is
Ooh.
crazy. Okay, I just have to keep mentioning that because that's just blowing my mind. Like, here goes some of the
I want to
evidence.
ask Bree one question though.
What's up? What you got for Bree?
Before we get into super spicy time.
Oh my gosh, that's super spicy time. Don't start no one peanut.
Do you know? Do you have any like inspirations as far as like DJs? Like, you being a female DJ, have you listened to like Spinderella from Salt and Pepper or anything like that? Like,
Even
how do you?
Diamond.
Yeah, like how do you feel about like other DJs? Do you have celebrity influence, local influence? Like, how do you feel about that? I know that wasn't your first love, so you know.
Right. Well, I will say Teen Bashes was Diamond Cuts.
For sure.
Word.
Every time she was in the building, we had to be there.
Yeah.
Like I say, a lot of times when she does come now, I'm booked,
Yeah.
so that says a lot. Cause
Facts.
you know,
Yeah,
we're-
That's a good
you know,
problem
she's
to have.
there and
Great.
I'm here. we in the same vicinity.
spinning
Yeah.
at the
I
same
mean,
time. That's
and
real.
You get to meet up for dinner
And
because you're
and,
so busy. I
and
love
wherever
that.
I'm at, it's still lit.
Someone
That's
tell
what's
DJ
up.
Diamond Cuts call us because tell that collab would be crazy.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I'd
yeah,
love to
like-
see that.
You know
Yeah.
what? That should have been went down.
And you know, we'll-
Let me put that out there.
Yeah,
so
we'll just-
everybody that's
Yeah.
ready
The
to
whole
make
rally,
something happen, let's make that
Grandmas
happen.
and grandpas coming out. That would be
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh my gosh,
Show
I'm
some,
with
show
that.
some female power.
exact, and that's what I
Can
was
you,
gonna
know what I
say.
can you imagine the explosion? I would
Well,
love to
I'm
see
just thinking the
something
line
like
will be
that.
out the door, something
Yeah,
like
the
that.
sure.
outlet we'll be
For
full
sure.
behind that. I'll be full behind
Or
that.
something like that.
But speaking into existence, it will happen, and a lot of
Yes.
other things will happen. It's just
Yeah.
all about just staying dedicated. But as far as influence, I just stay in tune. I listen. I go to New York a lot on Sundays because it's my only day off.
You have to.
And I listen to New York vibes because I think in my opinion, they're the best for me. And when I bring that back here, in my own little flavor, people love it.
Yeah.
You know, going in and out of songs and going on the mic and who right, AC, who got the loudest birthday
over there, right? Because
and
you
where
know
we
what? I feel like they have to rock those crowds for hours, longer than here. You know, here we close early. Over there, they're rocking those
it's
crowds.
fast. Like a lot of people always like, oh, I don't know how you guys are out all the time. I mean, one, money.
Okay.
Exactly.
Secondly, it's like it's just, we're used to the pace. Like everybody just can't handle the pace. Like, and I'm from the city.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And
That's
just
like
in general, like it's just a fast pace. So out there in New York, that's regular for them.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the city that never sleeps.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? They keep it
That's what's
going.
up.
So like that's what I feel like Bree's saying when she's like, oh, I bring it back here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She just keeps the pace going.
Yeah.
Which is important because it's keeping everybody on their toes. Like, okay, yeah, we going.
Exactly.
Like she's DJing until 5 a.m. in her mind, and they
Right.
they
And
party
they're
until
following.
2.
And
That's
they're
right.
coming.
You know what I mean?
That's
And honestly,
where y'all going
Allentown
after
needs
this?
to step
That's
that
the
game
biggest
up.
question at 2 a.m.
Really?
Where are y'all going
They
after
want to
this?
follow. They want
Yeah.
to keep going.
What are we doing?
Exactly. Where you go to the big cities and they in the
you
club
can
until
go somewhere
5.
else.
we
Yeah.
just got to the
You know
club
what I
at
mean?
like
Still
12 in the city.
That's
like,
what I'm saying, and
Yeah.
it's not just New York. And
Right.
It's,
After hours is the
Exactly.
morning thing.
it's not even just here.
Yeah.
I mean, or New York. Like everywhere you go, pretty much is already rocking to
Right.
at least 3:34.
Right.
Yeah.
We just sleeping over here. In
Shout
our
out.
city. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Miami.
And then went out. Is that?
It's true.
It's true.
And shout out Sienna.
Yeah.
This is
Hi,
one of the
Sienna.
Hey,
yeah,
Sienna.
one of the people that everywhere I'm at, she there too. So shout out to her.
That's what's
All
up.
right.
Yeah.
yeah,
Need those
that's any day of the week.
regulars.
How does that feel? Tell me about that because that's special to us as well, BriLove. I mean, you've got it, more, statewide there, but just getting that love from beginning to now and still going. You see those people that have stuck it out.
I mean, I DJ Saturday through Saturday.
Yeah.
That you know what I mean? Like I just feel like it never stops. Whether it's a brunch, we're just hanging out. But I'm out every night, and my following, they don't understand how much I appreciate them until I have those promo videos. I'm not just shouting them out because I'm supposed to do that.
Yeah.
They are a big part of what I'm doing and what I will do. So city love is the best love, and the same or better reactions every time I'm in. It's a Tuesday, it's a month, they don't care. It's genuine.
Yeah.
And
To them is their night.
yeah, you know
Don't
what I
be a
mean?
freak
It's
night.
genuine, and I couldn't appreciate that more.
Yeah.
I know firsthand what it is to support somebody. I when I'm off, I support my local DJs. It's
Word.
important, and it's
It
not
is.
to get it in return because they're just as busy. It's more to just
just
show
showing
like
up.
it's important. Like
Exactly.
you can't get nowhere with nobody in the door.
No,
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can't make no money if you're not bringing the crowd. You're
that's getting into spicy talk too, man. Support. That's so huge.
Yeah.
That's
Talk
so
about
huge,
that.
especially
Talk
out here in
about
our
it.
town. Like,
Stop
and
that
say
nonsense, yeah?
I say that because like we're local, right? So to bring in more revenue, we got to support each other first. Because if everybody's not getting it out here, we're not bringing no money in ourselves. No one's gonna bring it to us from outside. You know what I mean? Like we
Yeah.
can't ask for nothing. Like, oh y'all want stuff? Oh, y'all from the city. You don't want to have to travel to Philly or travel to New York to get certain things.
Yeah.
Y'all just want to have it here at home. So we gotta support each other to have it.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like we
Right.
have everybody has their own special talent.
That's right.
You know, everybody does something. The same thing that they do in New York and Philly. But we gotta support it.
We
Shout
got
out
it
Big
right
Bang,
here.
OTR. We talking about
Ladies and gentlemen, Lexus Sermon, give her a round.
Okay.
Hey.
Applause.
yeah.
Jay,
And
where the applause?
It comes
Yeah.
down to it's more than DJing.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
clothing lines. Everybody's trying to
Branding.
get something.
It's
Yeah.
branding.
I don't care what you do. I don't care if you do
I think-
hair, you're a tattoo artist,
It's
branding.
you draw, whatever you paint,
you
whatever
become
you
of
do.
age,
Yeah.
and it's like, okay,
I think it
now.
comes down to the aspect of impact. You know what I mean? Like when we sit there and we talk about, and I'm going to say it, impact about them shutting down our clubs, not wanting us to have venues for ourselves, and pretty much controlling it within our own city and saying, hey, no, we can shut that club down because we'll own it. You know, we'll do what we want to do with those buildings and what we want to do with those things. If we form an impact, like what Lexus is saying,
it's too strong.
We have such an impact that they everything's about money.
Yeah.
So if they feel like they can make money off of us, that's fine because we'll still make money. But if we don't have an impact and we can't show them that we can be strong in the hip hop community or the reggaeton community or Latin community or whatever's going on, they're gonna look at us like peons. Oh, they can't even get along with themselves. Yeah. So why should we put anything into them? You know what I mean?
I agree.
I think it's time for us to, like she says, support each other. That's what the outlet is for.
That's right.
Because we have DJs on here, we have clothing lines on here. You know what I mean?
Hate on nothing, and I share everything, and this is truth. I work at Sprint. If anybody knows, I was on my break, and I went on my lunch break, and one of my friends was eating at the restaurant, and he told me, he's like, yo, you because what his job, what he does is he gets paid, like he's like marketing, and he was telling me, and he was like, yo, like you should start charging people. You know what I mean? Because we wear their clothes or we share something, and I'm like, why?
Nah.
Because I'm sharing something. Like like my friend is a painter. Like shout out to Laura. She used to live here. She lives all the way somewhere in North Carolina, I think. You know what I mean? And I share. She puts a painting. I share it. Yeah. Why is that so hard?
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
$5 for that.
Exactly. Why does it have to be an interest?
Yeah, somebody's I'm doing eyelashes. I'm doing hair. Like everybody always has something negative to say. Just share it. And and why do we have to expect something back?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like why do I gotta be like, oh, you want me to wear your clothes or you want me to share something? You want me to shout you out?
Yeah.
Okay, well you got to give me this. Like why does it have to be like that?
It shouldn't be like that.
Here's an idea, right, Lex? Is what I'm thinking, right? Let's start with the basics, right, and do what we should be doing, which is showing support for one another. Because the fact of the matter is that what we spend money on every day, what we think is our bare necessities or what we want, we can get within our own community, recycle our dollars, and then once we start recycling our dollars and building up our economic situation, then we could talk about making money. You know what I mean?
That every time.
Like, because at some point, yes, you do want to make money. That's why we're all here where we're at now, because we thought about what we love to do.
All we gotta do
exactly.
is keep it right here.
We're making the impact, and then the next build is, you know what I mean? This is my income. This is how I make my money. If
you go online and go on somebody's website, you on Fashion Nova, you on whatever website you on, why can't you go on Good Guy? Why can't you go on Big
Come
Bang
on
OTL?
now.
Like, why can't you go on somebody's local brand website?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Buy something there. You're spending hundreds of dollars
on other
designer clothes,
folks
and they don't
can care less.
Exactly.
And shout out Good Guy Quill.
Exactly. Like, you
shout
know
out to. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
they're not benefiting, like, you know what I mean, like us locally, everybody who's doing something locally, like that's what we need to focus on and spread the love and spend our money on, like I said. Or you'll take a drive to Philly or New York City, you know what I mean?
Right.
AC Sativa and his team brought us major artists and a whole concert right here at home.
Right,
you know
here.
what I'm saying?
But because it
in
was
your
at
zip
home,
code.
No, like,
you know,
we didn't understand that. Like,
that's the hardest thing to try to understand.
You'll get in your car and drive somewhere to go see a concert, but we brought it to you right here.
Right here.
And why didn't you come?
Yes.
It never makes any sense to me.
You know, why do you have the tone that you have? You know.
Shout out John L. West on here.
I was out there.
I had surgery the night before. So
I was like, yo, Fab's here.
You should have been excited. You should have.
I was so mad.
Boogie's here.
And these are the people that they going.
When I tell you, I bought tickets the minute I heard.
Huge.
And I couldn't even go.
Listen,
because I had surgery scheduled.
These aren't no $10 artists.
But I made sure I sent my stepdaughter and my niece. They went. You know what I mean? So I was like, yo,
and these
Jay
are the
was in the
people that
building.
They want to dress like or take a caption and put it on their Instagram.
Exactly.
And you know, if they could ever get, you know, to be around Fab, they would love it. But if it was in New York or if it was is like she said, if we bring it here, why not? You know, like what? I understand not everybody could be positive about every situation, but if we could just come together and understand that there's people out here really trying to make nightlife different and bring artists out here and do what we have to do.
We could be in a place that people want to drive to.
Right.
We could be that Philly.
Exactly.
We could be that New York City. You know what I mean? We could be that place that people like, yo,
exactly.
we out to Allentown tonight.
Exactly.
Yo, we catching a party bus to Allentown tonight.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
We could be that.
And I want to say too, you know, sorry to the fellas in the building, but women, we run the world. So at the end of the day, you have 4 of the most powerful females in this Lehigh Valley in front of your face right now. You know what I'm saying? Let's all link and let's do some things. You know what I mean? Because it's no reason why people pit females against each other.
Always.
Lady D was the first female I knew doing radio out here. So when we talk about who birthed things, you were part of the birth.
I appreciate
So why
that.
do you think that I'm a part of you right now?
That's
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that. Thank you.
When I got into radio, I had no idea that I was going to be here right now. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I salute you. I salute you. I salute you, Lex.
Thank you. Same to you.
At the end of the day, if we don't stick together and form an impact, nobody's gonna really take us seriously. You know what I mean? That's what you did with DJing, and that's why you got dudes that are looking at you like, yo, she's the next best thing. She's rocking right now. Like, no, I'm just saying, you know how it goes.
Support women. Yo, Dame Dash said, invest in women, and when he said that, I was like, wow, you could never lie, man. What's that meme that go around like, yo, you know, the female by your side is probably the realest one in the room. That's real.
It's
facts,
a fact.
man.
It's a fact.
Yo, facts.
I talked about it last time when I was here about balance. You know what I mean? You gotta have. If you a man, you can't just do it with men, man. You gotta have a female somewhere, some respect in your life, man.
Shout out to all the females rocking in the valley. Oh my
God. I love
with
it.
With everything, yo. We
I
are going.
love it.
And the hair, the nails, like everything. I see so much going on. I'm like,
if you haven't done it, put yourself around it because that energy that you get to take and like build off of is always good. I love it because when I get here, I always say feed the soul. You know what I'm saying? And that's like a definition of feeding it.
Many female impactful individuals coming on. I can't even wait.
But on a greater scale, you know, with the PP&L Center and the experience with the concert, you know, and we had Main Gate on here and them struggling with staying open, you know, it feels like they're trying to kill our fire, you know. And I do think that if we have a bigger presence like that, if we're like a bigger, you know, conglomerate, that it's harder for them. Exactly.
It is, and shout out Dom because I talk about this. I tell Bree and I tell EC all the time. Like I met Dom a couple years back. My dad came out here and performed at Main Gate, so that's how I met him. And he's always been humble. I have never seen a bit. Anyways, I have never seen a.
Who's your dad? Like
who's your dad?
I didn't want to go into that. I didn't want to go into that. I didn't know.
Hold on, in a minute.
Who's your dad, Lex?
In a minute.
No, can you just answer the question?
I have never seen a business owner work as hard as Dominic. Every time I walk into that club, that man is running around like he's an employee and not the owner. And I respect that. And he's fighting to keep his business open. 100. And like me and Bree said way back when we first got here, we grew up in Main Gate as our party scene. I feel like Main Gate is like a big heart in this city. You know what I mean? Like, so big shout out to Dom. Like I said, I love his work ethic. I love to see a owner of a business actually working. He's not just directing. Dom is getting on his hands and knees and he's working in that club every night. Yeah. He's cooking.
If you didn't check out his interview too, he had a great
I'll be like,
interview.
I walk in there, Dom, can you give me some water? I'll get you. I'll bring it to you right back. Dom, why are you bringing me water? You own this club. You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
Yeah, I respect that.
That goes a long way.
I respect that.
It's just a grind to make sure that what you put into, you want to see get it put out.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like you want to see a great
and
night.
And that's the rule of law.
And if you don't put all the muscle in to making it a great night, if something happens, then you have room to complain. But when you put everything in, you don't have room to complain. You're like, you know, I did everything. I covered all bases. I made sure I policed myself, regardless of the security. You know what I mean? Like that's a great event.
The one thing I always say is I'm not willing to ask anybody something that I'm not willing to do myself.
Exactly.
So, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
You got to carry your own load.
Thank you.
You can be like, listen, I need you to carry this crate. I need you to help
set an
the DJ
example.
Get set up. I'm gonna do that myself too. So anything that I ask you, you know what I mean?
I could do myself.
That's a New Year's resolution. For real.
That's how I see it. I'm more like I could do it myself. You don't want to get paid for it? I'll do it myself. Get the money.
Yeah. They
for
can take notes from this grind that we have here.
For real. Some examples.
I work for DJ BriLove too. I always say that because everybody's always like, promoter this. I'm not a promoter. I'm just a part of a team. Like I'm a part of a team, man. Like a movement. Like that's it. That's it, man. This is all about DJ BriLove. I'm not in no competition with no promoters. We not in no competition with nobody. We our own team. We do our own thing. That's it.
It's a different lane, you know. I think if that makes it better. Is that everybody
We
has
got
their
an
own
MC,
lane.
we got a DJ, we got a host, and then I'm just here to look cute.
But
You know what I mean? But that's the
I
team.
love it.
Here goes that Leo again.
Wait,
you know what I mean?
Wait,
Get rid of Leo.
Is this part of Spicy Things? Because
As soon as she said that, Jay turned around
We
like he's
said
about
it.
to play
She
some
said
theme
she
music
likes
today.
spicy. She taking it
saying she the
there.
cutest one since we got here.
She's
I'm
taking it
tired,
there.
man. Tired.
Dang.
Coming from
And,
somebody who's standing in the mirror for 5 minutes just looking at herself for no reason.
Time
You
out
know
though.
what?
Before you
might
move
know
on.
your competition.
Before you move on, Lex, who's your dad?
Come on now.
My father's Eric Sermon.
Yes.
Brr.
Da-da-da-da. Drum a bomb on that.
You don't see the live going.
Yeah.
Shout out my niece and nephew, Kobe and Jordan. I love you, babies.
Good morning,
That's
Kobe
They
and
on
Jordan. Oh, hey. Good morning. Good morning.
My biggest fans.
In the spirit of us going into a new year, some people are fans of New Year's resolutions. Some are not. Whatever you want to call it. I think that that's something that you should do all year round anyways, right? That's like setting small goals for yourself, overcoming them, and then moving on to the next bigger one, bigger and better one. But what would you say, Bree, let's start with you, for 2019? Oh, get it. She's getting comfortable with the mic.
That's what I was telling her.
I love it. Cuffing the mic.
Spit some bars or something?
I know. What's the beats on? For 2019, what would you say that you're setting a goal, what goal you've set for yourself or what you would like to do? Something new.
Since we've been talking about DJing, it would be to spread myself outside of a genre, get to know more than just hip hop, I'll say.
Okay.
Because
I like
the
this.
better money is in other genres, and I just say that. So
Getting bagged.
I think my goal will be, like I said, just getting into other genres, studying, actually experiencing what happens. Because all I grew up on was that, even I know more about Latin too. I'm able to do that. Shout out The View and Deja Vu. These are other spots that
Talk
let me
about
go in
Have
there.
allowed you to
Spanish
experience.
I don't-
clubs. We do Spanish
speak-
clubs too.
I don't.
They
I don't speak a lick of Spanish. I'm half Puerto Rican, but I'm able to keep up on their Latin music and what's hot. So why not
Yeah.
EDM? Why not?
Right.
You know what I mean?
EDM,
Why can't I
yes.
do that there if I could do it with something I don't even understand?
Exactly.
So I guess going into the new year with an open mind, because having an open mind makes me an open book, and then it just makes more money.
Sky's the limit after
Yup,
that.
there you go.
Bree. I love that answer.
that was
Okay.
great.
So Lex, what for 2019 would you say is your, ultimate goal or game changer challenge or what you want to do?
more money.
More money, make more
Bigger
money.
bags.
Yes, secure the
No, but
bag.
honestly, and it's like, I'm gonna piggyback off Bree because her goals are my goals because I'm right here with her. So when she wants to expand, we expanding together. I want to expand too. So
Yeah,
what I mean,
I fuck with that, man.
we moving. That's it.
Can't
Moving up,
lose
leveling
with
up.
a team like that.
That's what we're
That's
talking
all
about,
that.
right? Leveling
That's
up.
right.
I love my team. I'll die for my niggas. Shout out Nano.
Shots in order. Shots in order. Oh, sorry.
I love it.
That's it though, man. Like I just keep doing what we doing. Just keep progressing. Like progress is key. You know what I mean? I'm
Yes.
getting old.
Oh, my.
Getting old. You know what I mean?
Oh,
my
God.
I'm just.
I'm the
Cut her
oldest
mic
in the
off.
room, so don't go there.
Get her mic off.
I'm
We will get
26,
it.
pushing 30.
She
you
said
know?
she getting old.
She said pushing 30. Lord,
You know what I'm
Man.
saying? Like,
I'm
You
about
got
to
a
be
whole
40.
lot of bags to
Yeah.
get. I'm ready for you.
you know what I mean? But
you
yeah,
got a
that's
whole
it.
lot
It's
of bags
just,
to get.
Okay.
it's just progression. That's it.
Yes.
Yeah.
AC, what's up with you, man? What's your
New Year's resolution.
What you
I don't do those.
love it? Say it.
But if I had anyone, it's the one that I use every single year, and that's just stay out my way, straight up. You know what I mean? Listen, like how do you think any of this stuff gets done? It's about a grind. It's about staying focused and doing what makes you happy at the end of the day. And I'm not willing to let any piece of that go to anybody else. Like my happiness
Exactly.
is first, my bread is first, my
That's
team
right.
is first. You get in the way of that, You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
You're not
You
compromising.
feel me? Yeah, I'm not compromising.
Yeah.
Nothing. You know what I
Nothing.
mean?
It's
So,
true.
Yeah, no doubt. Make no mistake about it. I'll be laughing. I'll be smiling. I'll be having a good time. But there's some grit behind all of this. Make no
Yeah.
mistake about it. And Bree and Lex will tell you the same thing, man. You know what I mean?
He's
We-
taking the
Yeah.
secure the bag literally.
Yeah, literally. By
Literally,
all means.
by
You
all
can't
means.
play too nice. You can't
You
be
can't.
too
No
nice.
doubt.
Yeah.
What Jay
Unfortunately.
Never.
said, set your price and live your life.
Unfortunately.
Now, what up,
That's
baby?
it
Because you
is,
have
man.
to believe in yourself, and you're the first one that has to like snatch that, you know what I'm saying, opportunity, bang on that door, walk
Yeah.
through it. Like
Yeah.
every, we talked about that the
Nobody's
last
gonna
time
do
we
it
were
for
on
you.
the
You gotta
show.
go
You
get
know,
it.
Snoop Dogg, when he got his star on Hollywood, which I don't understand why it took so long,
Right.
but in his speech he thanked himself because he's the one that got up early in the
I
morning,
felt that.
went
Yeah,
out
talk about
there,
it, talk
was
about
on
it.
the grind, believed in himself when
Yeah.
nobody
Talk
else
about
did.
it.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Thank me.
So for me,
Nobody
it's
was
like
gonna
thank
get him out of
yourself.
bed every morning.
Right.
He
Listen.
was the only person
'Cause I
that could
can't
get him
front.
out
I
of
was
bed.
It's
tired.
your dream. Come
Listen, the
on.
person that wakes up at 5 p.m. is the one that's the critic that missed what I've been doing since.
They
8.
know everything.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
They know
Oh, yeah.
everything. Yeah.
But those are the people you just listen.
And they had about 12 hours of sleep.
You don't
They
make
still-
no difference because you still there.
They still,
Still there.
You're
They're-
still
they're-
there.
I mean, they're
you
still
still
inspired.
come and you
You know what I mean?
drink. And
Like-
that's
Right.
how I see it.
Right, right.
You're always gonna
exactly.
have somebody like
but
that.
the overall thing is always growth. You know what I mean? The one thing I talk about with them all the time, I make sure all my conversations have some type of growth in them. You know what I mean?
Word.
We can always do the same thing and get comfortable. Bree can do the same thing that she's doing right now
And be good.
probably do it for like the next 10 years and just be as successful. But
Chilling.
she's just not that. She's bigger than that. And I tell her that every
Don't make me cry on the
single
radio.
day. You know what I mean? Am I lying, no, Bree?
No.
You on the outlet, Bree? You on the outlet? I don't know, honey.
Emotional ass
Mella
Virgos.
almost made me
Listen,
cry earlier
No doubt.
right
No.
now when she was
Bree,
like,
Bree gets 5 a.m. texts in the morning
Yeah.
that are lit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I wake
Are
up, I'll be
lit.
like, wait,
"We're
what?
geeks like
Yeah,
that."
no
Yeah.
doubt.
We are geeks like that. When we have our
Yeah.
meetings here with the outlet,
It's
and
true.
we have never missed a single meeting. We, it's one of them big steps, because
Yeah,
you
we
walk
gotta do
away
something
from it like, oh, okay, I'm gonna handle this, and that's direction. It's focus, ness,
It's a
which you
beautiful
need.
thing, man. It's a beautiful
And again, shout out AC because his opinion, his advice is valued. You got and to choose who you value, or it's hard because you don't know who's genuine. You don't know, but with him, it's not questioned. And any advice he's ever given has pushed me somewhere else, and that's just kind of where it's gonna go
That's what's
from here on out. More and more, love, right?
Yeah, facts.
Yo, Bree, I don't got no
Mm.
more cash on me right now, so you gotta stop. I don't got nothing to give you. Right
I have enough honey
It's
to pour
facts,
some
though.
shots.
Yeah, I'm with a shot.
wants a
I'm
shot,
bringing
though?
me.
Let's
I'm
get
already
it.
feeling
Lex,
lit.
you better
Like,
stop it.
I
Hey,
think
Lex, you better
Hey,
stop
Sativa.
it.
Oh, we have a
Wait,
winner.
hold up. Where you from?
I'm from Jersey.
Yeah, let me get that, Jay.
Give me some
We gonna announce the winner.
But wait,
in
we
minute. I
have a
gotta
winner.
hear
Give
it.
me some
Oh, okay,
Jersey.
the song
You
first.
can announce
Give me
it
some
now.
Reggie,
You can announce
man.
it now.
Announce it now. Let's do it. Okay, Victoria is
Gang.
our next winner.
Let's
Burr,
go.
burr, burr, burr. And so then she can get a BriLove or an AC Sativa
She can get both.
original.
she could
Hey.
get both.
both.
Stingy over here.
Watch it,
Yeah.
Victoria. Watch it, Victoria.
Oh, I'm loving it. Oh, we're going to keep pouring these drinks. You guys are
Yeah.
listening to the
Let
outlet.
us know what
Stay
gifts you want.
tuned,
You
yeah.
want one? You want both?
Whew, I'm loving it. And what color? Because Bree's got different colors for you to pick.
Flavors.
So whatever you like for your
Flavors.
sneakers, you can connect that. But you
Yeah.
guys don't go anywhere. DJ J, he's about to take us somewhere. As always, you're listening to the outlet. You guys stay tuned. BriLove,
Taking it to
Lex,
Jersey.
AC Sativa. We taking it to Jersey.
Going to Jersey.
Going to Jersey.
We're going to Jersey. I needed to
Woo.
hear that last track. I needed to hear that.
732
Keep texting.
908
The outlet.
Let's go.
The outlet.
Ooh, we want to talk about.
Jay,
I know what
Jay
to
wanted
talk
play us.
about.
See that?
Talk about it. Talk about it.
I talk.
I want to ask Jay some questions. No,
Ooh,
no.
Jay, have a
Decided to throw
seat.
us on without any kind of warning.
I think
Somebody
so.
come get me, please.
I'll call a lift right now.
Lex is sending out a help
They
SOS.
out, man. They,
Nah, I ain't going
they pouring
nowhere.
Henny down my throat.
Oh, man.
I haven't
the
had no
outlet, y'all.
Somebody
eggs
come
in
look
It's
at
the
this.
outlet. You know what I
Here is
mean?
Evie.
Yeah, Lex says she's not coming back. I said, girl,
Oh,
please. We
man.
gonna talk about
Yeah.
part
We
two.
already got the part 2 on the schedule.
We're gonna talk
not
about part two
coming
before you walk
back here.
out.
Right. We already got a potential date.
I'm gonna staple my mouth shut while I'm here.
Anybody you see new on there that you want to show love to? The Facebook Live is popping, guys.
Listen, shout out my baby girl Jay. Shout out my baby girl Jay. That's the daughter of my girlfriend here.
Hey, shout
Love
out
that
to
little
Jay.
girl.
Good morning.
That's what's up.
She's watching. She support me. She loves me. She calls herself VJ J Love.
Hey,
Are you serious?
I like
look,
it.
so
Is that the
she'll
cutest
draw me a
thing?
picture and be like, "Look, Bree, DJ J Love," or something like that. That's my
hot.
baby girl.
That is
That's my
the
baby girl.
cutest
That's
thing
hot.
ever.
That's hot.
Aw, and you showed love to Enox. I want to show love officially to
definitely.
DJ Enox.
Hey.
My
Enox, give
internship
me a-
is at
send me a
Latina
plate.
FM, and he's dope. You gotta listen to him.
No,
when he plays.
Enox is dope and
Seriously.
humble.
And Capo
And running the game.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay.
Capo. DJ Legend, shout out DJ Legend.
Yo, that's my dude.
Killed
Yo.
it. Killed it.
I saw DJ Legend take a shot of Hennessy.
Whoa.
Is that rare?
Yo.
On blast.
Is
DJ
that
Legend.
rare?
Is that true or is that alleged?
We've
DJ
got
Legend.
to know.
DJ Legend, we need you to
We
confirm,
need you to
or deny
confirm
this.
or deny.
You know, we need you.
Because if so, we gonna need you on the outlet taking a shot of
And
Hennessy.
we'll have,
Exactly.
don't be hiding from us.
Come on down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Don't
his
start
energy.
none, won't be
Nah,
none.
listen. His energy is crazy.
Calvin, come
You
to
gotta make
the
a
show.
phone call. Calvin? Calvin? Hello, Calvin. Hello, this is Lady D from
Kelvin.
the outlet.
Listen, I got
Kelvin.
Kelvin.
two more shout outs,
Kelvin.
but it's in the same sentence. Shout out my niece Jordan and my nephew Kobe. They are also my biggest fans. They love wearing my apparel. They think I'm famous. So
You
I'm
are.
famous.
You are.
So I'm famous. No.
You are.
No. Because they think it, I
You
am
are.
it. You know what I
Exactly,
mean? And that's just
exactly.
kind of how it goes. And that's the same for the family and all the support I got.
love it. Good
Don't never
morning,
stop
guys.
with the shouts. You got shout outs? Shout them
Ah,
out.
I love it. DJ Battle at
But I gotta
Main
ask you
Gate.
guys real quick. 2018 thing. What was your favorite album that dropped? One of your favorite albums that dropped in
Ooh.
2018.
You can go first. You can go first. Listen. I love my man 6ix9ine.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with him.
Okay. bet.
Besides Meek was good,
Ah.
but I'm not gonna
Okay.
step on anybody else's toes. Listen, you know why I love 6ix9ine? Cause he don't care.
Yeah.
He really
You don't.
doesn't.
He doesn't take any judgment. He is himself. Now it could get a little violent at sometimes, but it's important in the industry to not let somebody else's opinion. He couldn't even get in the venue, and
That's
now
why he's been successful.
And now he want to be everywhere. He's everywhere.
They want him
you know
everywhere.
What I mean?
Yeah.
And that's to me, besides his energy, important.
Okay. But you enjoyed his music.
Crazy.
You enjoy his music.
I play it
about
every.
to get
I play
out.
it every night.
That's
Yeah,
what's up.
it's a hit after hit.
That's what's up. Lex,
Okay.
what you think?
Mm,
What you think?
2018. 2018
It's unfair
album.
for me because anybody who knows me knows I'm the biggest Trey Songz
He got a
fan.
girlfriend. He got a
Okay.
girlfriend.
So on an R&B level, I'm gonna go with Trey.
Okay.
Trey.
I am a huge Trey fan. I love
Yeah,
Hip hop.
so am
What
I.
about
Mr.
hip
Steal
hop?
Your
I'm a
girl.
huge Trey
Did you listen
fan.
to that double album? That he
Oh
dropped?
yeah, of course.
It was
Yeah.
alright.
In the hip hop world though, I gotta go with cause I really listen to
Well,
like
that's actual hip
actual
hop, I guess, right? Just be with album that dropped. Yeah.
actual like rap
Yeah.
music. Like
Yeah.
Okay.
Dave East is killing right
Yo.
now.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
People
So
are
that's-
sleeping
that's what he
on
did with
him.
Styles
His
P,
own
though.
album and that joint album with Styles P was
Crazy.
Okay.
genius.
Crazy.
It was
Okay.
I got that on my
genius.
list right
Even
here.
though he took a risk and
Yo.
doing a joint album with one of the greatest rappers.
Come on.
Yo.
You
Ever.
could have looked real small.
Like
That was
Styles,
nice.
like you let somebody
Yo.
outshine
But it
you,
worked.
but it worked.
It
like
worked, and people are sleeping on Dave East. And a
Huge.
couple
Yeah.
of
They
brothers
are.
in that.
They slept on Styles
Chain.
P too. They
Of
slept-
Yeah.
course. Still sleeping.
You know what I mean?
Sativa, what up,
You're-
though?
You're great. You're
Where you
great.
at?
Talk about it.
I agree.
Shout
I
out to
agree.
Styles P too, no doubt, because he's an old head and he put some, he made it happen.
He
and
put
shit.
some work in there.
So listen, album of the year. Anybody that's even had a conversation with me more than
I
15
know where he's
minutes
going.
will know that
Yeah.
the album of the year is without a doubt
Nip.
straight out of West Side,
Nip.
Victory Lap, Nipsey.
Ah.
Make no mistake
called
about
it.
it.
I
I'm
called
not
it.
even gonna smile while I'm talking about it. It's the #1 album of this year. He don't even
Get
need a
grungy.
Grammy to cap it off. That dude right there. If you're not up on Nipsey, his music is the soundtrack to everything that I'm doing. It's all about leveling up, getting your bread up, saving money, buying real estate, taking your brand, building it up on your own. You don't need no help. You'll do it all on yourself. You'll do it with the team that you got. And that's sort of like what I'm doing. So that's why I rock with Nipsey all day. Victory lap, real shit.
Victory lap.
Somebody get Nipsey Hussle on the line so he can listen to that. And
call Nipsey Hussle right now. Tell him
right
cut
now. Jay, what up though? Where you at with it? Where you at with it, Jay? We circling the building.
Okay. My favorite album from 2018, man. It's hard for me because I gotta run through a lot of albums.
So talk about it.
He got a gang
I gotta run through them. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard for us.
You got a gang of
in any category. It's always hard for me to give you my favorite DJ, my favorite genre, my favorite. It's real hard for me because music is so universal with the language. You know what I'm saying? A lot of different music talks to me in different ways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
in 2018, this year, and music and my vibe and my life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, Astro World.
Oh, he took mine. It's all good.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That was good. That was a.
I like that.
I mean, look at the didn't he go on tour or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, are you kidding me? That tour is ridiculous.
Oh man, he was crazy.
He's giving you a crazy experience.
Clothing,
on that
everything
tour.
was like a big hit for him.
Yeah.
Man, we gotta go into that. We gotta
and since he shares the same album as I share because I have 3.
Yeah.
But that's one of them. Mm-hmm. I just wanted to say, Travis Scott for me brought back what I grew up on, which was like the signature song with the video, where I was able to go into another world.
I love the visual.
Because of the visual. You know what I mean? You don't see that anymore. You see the same videos all the time. And I challenge people to step your video game up.
Yeah.
You got Sticky out here who's able to do it. You got Jack
Nine.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sticky money. Where you at?
I gotta shout out Sticky.
Call him up.
I gotta shout out Sticky.
Where's he at?
Mind you,
Happy birthday,
Sticky was
Sticky.
on the show.
Sticky just had a birthday. I told him to come through for a shot.
And you know what's funny?
Shot.
Sticky was on the show and he was taking photos too till really early in the morning. And he came here. I don't even think he had to sleep that night. Right?
I don't think
he
he
did
slept
not
at all.
get to sleep.
We was feeding him shots too. So
We did.
ain't nobody safe. Ain't nobody.
Nobody's safe.
Shout out to Sticky, man.
I went to school with you guys.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
He's another
love
person
it.
that I saw, and I was like,
did
"Oh, he
some
does
of my
videos."
photo
And
shoots.
then all of a sudden, I was
Somebody
like, "Oh,
else-
he does videos."
Somebody else
You know what I mean?
who I've known has stuck to his craft. Sticky actually did my graduation project. It was a video.
I saw it.
Like he actually, and
amazing.
that was 2011. So
Yeah,
somebody else has been doing this for a while. So I'm
Shout
so
out
proud of him
Sticky,
and all his
Icky.
success, man. Shout out to you, bro.
He's on right now too.
He is on. What's up, Sticky Money?
I got a temp story
Stick. I
too.
say you don't do videos. You do video.
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 Yo, you know what?
For real.
Yo, you can say a lot
True.
of good things about people in this business, but for me, it's always the people experience, and he's just
Yes.
a good dude. Anytime I
Straight
call
like
him,
that.
Yeah.
I remember one time I called him at like 12:30. You know what I mean? Like, yo, the club was already rolling. I'm like, wow, this needs to get captured right now.
Yeah.
I was hitting him in his inbox like, yo, can you shoot right now? And yo, he was all for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was all
You know
for it. So
what?
that type of
That's
grind-
one thing
That
about Sticky.
speaks
that type of
volumes
grind,
right
you know what I
there.
mean? Shout out Tim, you my man, man.
But he
He
never
was
says
like,
like,
to-
"Nah, I'm tired" or "I'm eating
never.
food."
He's
or
always about
no,
it.
it's I'm there.
And listen,
But-
a lot of those legendary photos you see from PPNL, Tim took a lot.
That's
of those.
him.
You
Yup,
always
yup.
think about it. The videos
Recognize
you
his
see,
work.
That's all Tim.
I was
right there.
not
Think about
surprised
it.
to see
Shout out
pictures
my
of
man
him
Chris
in the
Urena,
background of that.
but Tim
I
took
was
a lot
not
of those
surprised.
too.
Recognize his work, absolutely. And he was nice enough to also gift one of our listeners freestyle video.
But that's what I thought when I saw.
So that's something that we certainly do
Travis
appreciate.
Scott's videos. When I saw them,
Yeah,
that's when I was like, yeah,
love that.
Yeah, it's very important, you know. So, but I'm gonna let you talk about your.
666 was in 2018, right? No, Jay-Z's album.
Oh, that 4-4.
I'm sorry, 444.
Yeah.
Hey, look. It's the Henny.
No, it's not the Henny. It's tea. Any of our listeners who have listened in since day one know that I be making shit up, right? I can say shit. I can say shit. I know what I'm saying, but at the same time, I be making shit
That
up.
was 2017, I believe.
No.
It was this year.
2018.
It was this year. Jay-Z's album?
Are you sure?
It's this year.
Yeah.
That was 2017.
No.
You talking about the Carters? No.
I thought it was
17. Carter's was and that's one of mine. That's one of mine. Yeah.
Okay.
17, yeah.
Really?
Well, I'll take the
Yeah.
Carters. I'll take the Carters
You can't
for
take,
my
I love
you can't
favorite
take nothing. You
album.
gotta say what it is.
I will take it as my favorite album.
It was good.
Okay.
I
That's
love
one of mine. That's definitely one of mine.
Something that we've been talking about is evolving and growing and everything like that, and I just feel like something that has kept them, the Carters in general,
it. So,
relevant has been that grown folk music. And for me, the grown folk music means that they're talking about something that's relevant, that I can grow with their music. To me is
Nipsey.
insightful, and even the younger generation needs to hear the things that they're talking about. So for me, the Carters, I actually like that better than what I was going to claim originally with 444.
even the love aspect with them too.
Just the love and
they
the
speak
and
real.
the,
It's not fairy tale. It's real.
Yo,
They
real-
don't paint a pretty picture about it.
But
It's
real
raw.
real shit. Jay and Beyonce made being in a relationship cool.
Yeah, like
Out
it,
of everything that Jay made cool over his career, he made having a beautiful woman, a beautiful strong woman, a strong woman.
Thank
She don't
you.
even got to be beautiful. A
Not
strong woman by
being
his side.
feeling confident
dope
with
shit.
it.
But
Yeah.
how come
Thank
Jay-Z?
you.
How come Jay-Z?
Thank
This is
you.
on a whole
and
other
or
scale.
emotion or failure and just everything
true.
in
It's true.
general.
Talk
Gumbo.
about a visual too.
Yeah, but why
And
has
talk
Jay-Z
about
been
visuals.
credited for his level up game with the watches though?
oh,
Can we not talk
man.
about that? No, for real.
Right, no doubt.
When did you really want to get a watch?
Yeah, no doubt.
When you heard Jay-Z talking about a watch?
I ain't got the bright watch. I got the right watch.
You know, no, I mean, you know what I mean? Like he's never been given that credit. And every time he raps another verse, he steps up his game with another watch.
Crazy.
And everybody, and if you don't notice, then notice now. 'Cause I
If,
put
Jay,
you
if
on
Jay-Z's
notice.
featuring, he's his own.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. But he
That's
been
just
putting
kinda how
on
it
people's
goes.
And
things.
people didn't get the
He been putting-
museum,
he
the
been-
videos.
He's the
like,
level up king, and I'm tired of people
Pay
not
attention.
understanding that.
Pay
Everything
attention.
Jay-Z talks about,
Pay attention. You what my
Jay-Z
daughter
talks about
I
it
have
first.
a 16-year-old
I'm
daughter.
tired of people acting like they
Listen.
don't know. Jay-Z talked about it first. When you wanted to level up and you wanted to get that Breitling watch with them wings, that was Jay-Z.
You know what she asked
When you wanted to get that Rolly, that was Jay-Z.
Listen. You know what
Stop
she
playing with that.
She said, sis, you know what Shianti asked me this week? This is my 16-year-old daughter. She asked me what's a trust fund baby.
Okay.
So I broke it down to her, and then I said, when Jay-Z and Beyonce are talking about like buying paintings and buying, like when they're talking about like real wealth, like not just being rich. You get what I'm saying? Not just being
Things that
rich.
appreciate, not depreciate.
Thank you. Okay, the investment and all that. I told her that's how you make trust fund babies. Like before they're even born, you're already investing in their future and their success. They're good. Like they're living off of your success and everything that you've done and all the things that you've given value to or have bought, for value. So
People like them should be everybody idol. Them people are billionaires and they still work.
thank you.
And they
if you
still
pay,
work.
And
And
if you
their
pay
kids is
close
great.
attention,
And
they
their
still
kids
do
is great, you know?
humanitarian work, which they don't be calling paparazzi to be at all the time for what they do. That's why we were a little bit upset on the show when they gave props to Kim Kardashian for this new, you know what I'm saying, like law that went through for decriminalizing, like nonviolence criminals or what have you. I'm like, people have been working on that for years. Like Jay-Z and Beyonce alone have
Been working for years.
put people out,
And
paid
Kylie
people's
Jenner became a
bail
billionaire
for a
because
while.
her sister made a sex tape.
It's true. Put it out there. Put it
Yeah.
out there.
Well, that's
Put it out
true.
there, though. There's a lot of other.
Yeah,
There's
no
a lot of
doubt.
makeup lines that are
Valerie.
popping probably better than that.
No doubt.
And nobody's caring.
No
But
doubt.
Kylie Jenner's
Shout
a
out.
billionaire.
A big part of J&B is they've always kept what they have. A lot of it is still theirs. You know what I mean? They haven't outed their relationship completely to the world. We still have some kind
Except
of
that little
history.
cheating episode.
But what did we not get?
But
An ass
but
whooping
wait,
on the
but wait.
elevator.
But what did we not?
Yeah.
But what did we not get out of hip hop though?
You know what I mean?
No,
We
But,
still don't
but
really
no.
have-
Hip hop though tells stories.
Right.
Right.
And why would we not acknowledge a hip hop artist as big as Jay-Z dropping so much knowledge on 444?
Yeah.
But you can go back
Too
to
much
Reasonable
knowledge.
Doubt. He dropped knowledge since then.
Oh, come on.
But I mean, everybody's blind to that.
He been
You
talking.
know,
Right, he's
but at
been
the-
talking.
Which was more impactful, right?
You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, how can people say they don't really understand him or want to rock with him? I'm gonna tell you like this. I get mad when people say they don't like Jay-Z. I get mad. I'm like, you don't like Jay-Z.
I want to know. You gotta explain yourself.
You know what I mean? Like,
give
if
me.
If you didn't capture any of those gems that he was giving you throughout all these years, you're listening
because
to music.
It's
okay. You went to school. You don't like your teachers in school. We get it. You went to college. You don't like your teachers in college. All right, get it. You want to listen to rap. Now you don't like Jay-Z. I can't get it. Like, who do you want? I mean, who are you getting inspiration from?
Right.
Because you're not doing it all yourself.
No.
I mean, you got to talk about
being part of this genre.
No. At the end of the day, any genre. When I was young, we had old heads that schooled us to the knowledge and everything like that. I was definitely one of those people that was against the grain. I used to listen to my old heads. I used to see them rocking chains and velour suits and all that. And I used to be like, I want that. Like, I wasn't the one that was like, you don't know what you took my old head. That was not me.
That came later.
You know,
yeah,
exactly.
But that's,
I might say that now, because the old heads now they be like, I'll be like.
That's
no,
kind of what Meek Mill went with
Exactly.
his past album. His Meek Mill's last album was.
Valerie.
If you heard his
shout
interview,
out John Bell on the check-in. Sorry.
Yeah, I gotta shout out Valerie.
And Valerie.
Lady Val.
Shout out Prince,
Hey.
my baby boy Prince.
Shout out Don. Go ahead, Bree. I'm sorry.
No, you good. But Meek Mill, I listened to his interview, and even with him, you know, he was speaking on. I had to go back with this album on what it really is. You know, what I really come from, and where you should end up. It's not cool to just worry about having the nicest car and you know, having all this money. It's because money comes and goes. Yeah, you can have, you can make, you know what I mean? You make $20K, and then what you do with it, you know, what you do with it the next day? You go buy a Rollie, just to impress the next girl. He talked about it all in his interview, and it was cool to hear him because Meek Mill's somebody that people look forward to hearing.
Facts.
When's his next album? What's his next song?
What does he think about?
So when you put an album together and you say things that he would not, he wasn't saying as much as Jay-Z, but it was more so like, you know, get credit, you know, build your credit. And it's not about being in the streets all the time, you know.
Yes.
Sometimes you have to come up off that money. You know, everybody has a different path, but once you get there, just invest and do something better than just being in the street.
Yeah.
And he said it, and I like to hear that. I really did because for sure. John Bell, what's up?
Meek Mills was talking a lot of real.
He was. He definitely was
on his interviews. If you've at least you could pick any of them. To be honest with you, I felt like they were very insightful, especially now with his promotion that he's been doing for his new album. You start seeing him as a whole person because unfortunately he got caught up with, you know, the Nicki Minaj thing, which I think overshadowed him just when people could really get to know him, unless you were a true fan like from back in the day, you know. I remember hearing him on Power 99 FM and all of that.
I honestly feel like him going to jail brought him back to that Meek that he was when he first came out.
Appreciate that more.
Because
sure will.
Because Meek had got into an artist where he was the one only talking about Rollies and Maybachs, and that was his focus.
Facts.
So I feel like him going to jail, like he said, like it humbled him back to cornrows Meek. Like when the hunger
like
that's a fact.
The hunger and the person that you were when you first came out, it brought you back. Like, oh snap, this is real life. Like I'm back in reality.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So I'm not happy that it happened, but I'm happy it brought him back to that music element.
That it worked.
I gotta shout out Giuliano in South Carolina because he was a real heavy Meek fan, and then he kind of fell off a little bit, and then he called me, and he was like, "This is my partner in Liquid Entertainment," and he said, "Should I even check the Meek out? You know, is he coming hard like he did?" And I was like, "Yeah, check it out." You know what I mean? So he didn't even want to.
He did not disappoint.
He was kind of like. Yeah, he was like, "Yo,
because listen, Meek
where he
went
go
through
with it?
So much. He was at the bottom of everybody was. Remember, he was the biggest joke.
Oh,
yeah, but you know what?
They were
but I disagree
him.
with that though.
His name
I
was the
disagree with
biggest
that
joke
though
ever.
because a lot of people were
in pop culture.
But I wasn't doing it.
I wasn't either. I wasn't either.
Unless you
everybody takes losses. Like if you never took a loss, then you have room to laugh.
Sure.
You
sure.
can't be a
So
boss
us
if you
real
take a
folks,
loss.
You
were
ain't
like,
real.
No
I don't
doubt.
want to talk to you if you come to me and you be like, I ain't never took a loss.
I agree with you. I agree with
You
you.
can get the
sis.
fuck about my face right there.
No doubt.
Right then and there.
You lying.
You ain't
bro.
ever gonna be on the outlet. You ain't never gonna be in my face. You're never gonna be considered a friend or a
For real,
nah.
man. Listen, anybody that
Everybody's
can't see that
taking
the
losses.
struggle is actually the come up.
And if you haven't yet, you will.
Come up, man. Real shit.
Yeah, if you
That's
haven't
what
taken,
sparks it.
if you
That's what
haven't taken a
ignites
loss
it.
yet,
You don't know
you
who-
will.
Yeah, no doubt.
You will.
You can't be a boss until you take a loss. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Hey.
Facts. That's a major fact.
Sativa, you always starting a hashtag around.
It's
here.
true though. It's very true. And when you take that major loss,
No, it's so true.
and you feel that you're so low, that's when you really have a choice whether or not you're gonna boss up
Yes.
or you're gonna become a regular person.
Sure, because like we were talking
Right.
about
Character
impact,
building.
right? For
You know what I
me,
mean?
like I
Like-
have no problem with sharing that loss. You know what I'm saying? Like that experience. You know, because for me, like there's meaning behind it, right? It happened for a reason. So like we've always spoken, Mello and I, about influencing the younger generation in our family and how we take it upon ourselves to be, another guardian, to them. And for me, it's always important because I feel like I have to share what I've been through,
Yeah.
Now, if you choose your path, that's you, you know what I'm saying? But at least I did my part by planting that seed and trying to give you, the right guidance
Yeah,
or an
I agree with
example on what I've been
Yeah,
through.
I agree with that. Definitely, 100%. And I think that's what we should do moving forward as adults in the game. Teach
We
our
gotta help
children
this generation
and our
now.
younger generations.
We gotta help them out, yo.
Listen,
'cause
you're going to fail.
the influence
This
is
is the problem.
crazy out there.
This is a major problem for me, is that we are not teaching our youth that failure does happen. We're making it seem like, oh, you failed.
Oh, what stays
We're
in
gonna
our
let-
home.
we're gonna let it be
stays
okay to
here.
cry.
What happens in our home?
No, no,
stays
at the end
here.
of the
It's
day-
embarrassing or something.
No, listen, we
risks,
need to
fail
tell,
fast.
we need to teach our kids the same thing that we're teaching as the outlet right now. Level up. Level your kids up. I was taught that if somebody made fun of me, you make fun of them back worse. Dig deep.
That's what I tell my kids.
I
Find
don't, even,
something.
I don't even agree with the word bully. You can ask my stepkids
Don't
right
come
now.
here with that.
They're not even allowed to use the word. They're not even allowed to use it. At the end of the day, we talk about confidence.
That's the way we were taught when we were.
And I
younger.
think exactly, we weren't talking about, oh, somebody
When you
bullied
got self-love,
My
and you
mom
got
would
taught
be.
that.
My
confidence,
mom would be
you
like,
We
"Well,
weren't
what
taught
did
that.
you say back?
Exactly.
can't be-
That was my
If
mom's
they hit
question.
you hit them back. You hit them back.
You know what I'm
Did you
saying?
hit him back? Yeah.
And that was
It's
called
true, though.
making.
Did you
that
win?
that was called defending yourself
Yeah, and we
with words.
Listen, and even if you lose in that whole situation, you still learn something about
And you
yourself.
still won,
Right.
because you came back.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
They knew not to mess
at
with
the end
you.
of the day,
You
we
made
gotta start
change.
teaching our kids more about confidence,
confidence.
self-confidence. You know what I mean? Instead of letting them come home and say, "Mommy, I was bullied," let them come home and say, "Mommy, somebody made fun of me," and you say to them, "Well, what did you do?" And then that's the conversation starter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, not where you break down, mommy or daddy, and you say, "Oh my God."
Could want to cuss a teacher
is
out or
horrible.
something
right,
like that, you
because,
know.
Again,
It's
that
horrible.
the,
I mean,
the kids don't know.
My
what happened.
mama told me
I
to
mean,
tell you.
Nah,
You know,
I don't want to
that's
get
not
off
gonna
topic, but I'm
fix
just saying
anything.
though, we're going into 2019, so I feel like I want to throw that out there for people. This is a challenge. You know,
It
let
is.
these people know, let these kids know that they are confident in their beauty, they're confident in their everything that they have about them. Let them feel good for what they have.
Like you
Don't
said.
ask what they were made fun of for. Tell them what they're confident about.
What was their reaction?
But
No,
like-
tell them what they're confident about. Don't be like, oh, why did they make fun of you? No, tell them, man, tell them that you do this and this and that. You know what I mean? Like,
Nah, but
every
it's-
kid
it-
does.
it-
Every kid has something
right,
different.
right. It's,
Well, look at
the
where we at right
generation is
now.
just like she said early in the show. They are growing up too fast. And if your dad or mom is the dad or mom to make sure you got the latest Jordans because that's what they want to live up to. It's like the parents are like, I got Yeezys on, so that's what you have to have
That's
on.
a fact.
And if you don't have that on, the kid next to you don't have as much money, or and that's
That's a terrible.
and that's why bullying happens, because the clothing, we're living up to people that they're not even paying attention. Like, that's what I say. You go buy a $300 outfit to go to the club, if you don't even pay attention to you.
No, they have no idea.
Like, I don't
That
care.
it was $300.
I'ma go to Cotton
You know how many
On.
times I go home mad?
You probably don't even recognize what type of shoes
I'ma go to
somebody
Cotton
has
On.
on.
Look, I'm gonna go to Cotton On and I'm gonna get me a $20 shirt. If it could be 10, I'm gonna make it 10. Put on some Jordans with some jeans, and just cause you got a chain, $300, I don't need that.
I don't remember the last time I wore clothing that wasn't locally
made.
Locally
That's
made.
what's up.
Like I don't.
That's big.
I'm not spending no money.
That's like going natural.
Why am I spending
Yeah.
$300 on a Gucci shirt?
Sure.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Where I'm going to a baby shower?
But again, then their first birthday,
Where
their
everybody's
second
gonna be
birthday.
focused on the baby mama.
Put that price tag out.
But we gotta hold ourselves accountable too as adults because of the kids, because we be the ones to be like, oh, why you got on Yeezys but your son got on light up Skechers? Because he's a kid.
Exactly.
He wanted the light up Skechers.
No sneakers, running and
It's a
playing
fact.
around.
Let them be a
it.
kid. Let them be a
Sometimes they
kid.
want those
That's
because
what I'm
they're
saying.
cool.
Exactly.
Let them be a kid.
Kids.
Like I said, it's
Yo,
becoming too advanced.
I bought my nephew a $120 pair of Uggs for his birthday. They're trashed already.
See?
Of course.
Already, but this is what I'm saying. Why do we have to buy the
Exactly.
kids the same
They think
expensive
they
stuff
want
we
that.
got on? Why is your toddler in Burberry?
Thank you.
Exactly.
Explain
they're
that
gonna
to me.
because they're gonna grow out of that in what, a week?
But even on
Children's
top
place.
of that, so when they're 13, when they're 16, and they are that bully,
That's what I'm saying.
that's when
right.
it becomes the problem.
You're raising that bully.
yeah. You don't even have to go to 16.
Yeah,
You're raising them to be sporty and
Because
entitled
now they're
already.
8 years old and
Oh,
they're
you
rocking the
you don't
Gucci
got that
belts
on.
and all
I had
that.
that on when it was one.
And
but
they're
what
saying,
does that matter?
I got on Gucci.
Right.
You don't got on Gucci.
The belts.
But my thing is, when you're that parent that buys your kid Kmart light up sneakers, teach them about the struggle and why they should be proud of their mom struggling to do what she
Facts.
did for you.
Facts.
You know what? You know there's kids right now that are going to school with no shoes on their feet. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, stop playing.
Listen, the way I see it, right, and I'm kind of
It falls on us.
I'm with Lex with this one, but listen, if your kid does have Gucci shoes on and a Gucci outfit, make sure your kid knows how to say please, thank you, and you're welcome.
Okay.
Because if they don't have
At
that,
the very least.
listen, we after hours, right? Your kid ain't shit, and neither are you. Make no mistake about that, because you're not making the world better by putting Gucci shoes on your kid, and they don't have no fucking manners. Make no mistake about that.
Right.
Yo, listen, it's all about the person that you're making in this world.
Yeah.
Man. If-
Like I said, you create the bully.
They don't know nothing. They're
Make
not
sure they have
educated.
substance, you know?
They're
Like
not educated. Like I remember a big part of like a couple years ago, it was a big thing. They were talking about Willow Smith, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett's
Okay.
daughter, how she was uneducated. Like her level of education was under her age level.
Okay.
Because they just let them do what they want to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Why? Because they already have money, so they don't have to be educated to know anything for themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
That don't make any sense.
No.
It doesn't.
That would never make any sense.
still need the same tools.
The kids should only have one priority in life, and that's school.
Education,
Regardless.
that's right.
Education, and that's it. Like I don't care, and you can spoil the kid.
Yeah.
Like he
Right.
said, like make sure they know manners and make sure they're educated.
Yeah.
And make sure they know English and math.
Right.
If I
Because
was
the history they're teaching you might not be the
forget
right
about
history.
that.
Listen, but
you
again-
know,
Oh, sorry.
at the very
We,
least.
we have a
Science.
Oh, it sucked the history.
we have a comment
And that was
here.
for a reason.
We have a comment here by Jonabel. He says they
that?
buy it for them so others can look at their kid and say, "Oh, your parents got money." And again, this comes down to you
Or
want
you have a
people-
great parent.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
you want
You got a great
people-
mom.
You want people to look at you
want
and
this
say
money.
what?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
But
Like,
it does
yeah.
matter.
What
But you
is
know
it gonna do?
It
Is
doesn't
that
matter
paying
to
your
us.
bill? If
but
you
it
could
matters to
cash
people.
that
They
opinion
take pictures
in-
of their kids and all the latest fashion.
If you could cash
Everybody's
that
like,
opinion in,
oh,
I
girl,
might
you
care.
a great mama. You know,
Look,
you a
but
great
I
dad.
can't.
Exactly, and that's what it comes down to. It's a lot.
That's why were you guys up for these uniforms? Because in 2006 there was a petition that went through. I used to do PTA back then. My kids were younger. I'm an old person, so my kids were younger then, and they were doing a petition for uniforms, and I was all for it because for me, I think that had a lot to do with the new age bullying
Yeah,
that
the
was
bullying.
happening.
I think it
Okay,
stopped
I
lot
love
of-
the uniforms.
I
I
think
wore
it
them all my
stopped-
life,
I think it's a lot
right.
of
In your
bullying.
case, and Mello's,
but because I had to. But I wouldn't say it's a biased opinion.
I think it
because
worked. I think
It
it was
worked.
good. But then again, still, now it's like, oh, so now the only focus we gonna focus on if you got money now is your shoes.
sneakers,
phones,
So now I'ma look at your feet.
sneakers.
You know what I'm saying? Like either way, I feel like just because of the generation that we live in and the things that these kids see on TV, regardless, it's all about appearance.
Can I
New
get your
age.
opinion on Michael Jordan? and the Jordans and all that, and the crazy things that are going on
last weekend.
in my family cities.
Michael Jordan said publicly, "I don't make my shoes for people, for like low class people.
Yeah,
like I don't make my brand or these Jordans for low class or people in the ghetto." Like he said that out of his own mouth.
Yeah.
Mind you, the people in line are the low class people. The people who don't even got the money to like they people living check to check. People don't even got money. They spend their last dime on some Jordans.
Oh, they
you know what I'm saying?
They the ones
but we still there, and I'm not. And Michael Jordan's not the only one. There's a lot of brands that people are like racist. They like Tommy Hill, like a lot of people that are.
Yeah, but you know what? I think Jordan is the number one brand that people are dying over.
For us,
yes,
like
that's what I'm saying. Like
in our community, that's true.
Our community, we're dying over Jordans. Like in Chicago right now, Detroit right now, people are dying.
Shot.
They're dying
people are
over
literally killing each other
and
for
snatching their Jordans off.
This was happening back in the
and
late
it just hurts
90s.
that Michael Jordan.
Like, why are we still?
I feel like Michael Jordan.
That?
Do you think Michael Jordan saying anything would even matter at this point?
No.
You know?
No, I mean it's too far, and now again the generation takes the. Oh, I had those Jordans back in '99. Oh, I had those Jordans back in '06. You're still buying them?
Still buying them.
I think Michael Jordan did make.
Yes, I'm still buying them.
When people first started killing each other, he said, "I don't make my shoes."
Yeah, he was just
for
saying,
people in the ghetto. Like, if y'all killing each other for
That's
nothing,
up to y'all.
because I'm not making these shoes for y'all anyway.
That's
terrible.
making
it for the suburbs, for the rich white kids. Like, that's what I'm making these sneakers for.
And the rich white kids don't even buy the shoes that he wants.
Come on now. Come on now.
The Concords ran me for 180.
When
Jordan,
it's so true.
hey, but we keeping it real. They not buying them. They're buying the team Jordans, but they not buying the number ones.
No.
Because they went from $120 to 180 to 250.
Yeah.
You're taking it up because you're making profit. So why talk down on the people that, again, whether you're Michael Jordan or not, your brand is being supported.
The only thing I feel like, in my opinion, is the exclusives. Like, I feel like when you drop an exclusive pair and you only get a certain amount,
that's what creates the
I think
chaos.
as a black man, he should be thinking about who is the number one consumer of his product. And when you drop an exclusive product, you know what's going to happen in the hood. So if you cared enough, maybe you would make it not
create the mayhem.
like that. You know what I mean? That's all
Like
I'm trying to
like
say.
Kanye with his Yeezys right now. There's just more supply.
You know what I'm saying?
Because he knows right now it's a hot commodity.
Exactly.
So why not put
And
out
he's from
more?
Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
And
So
he
it's like,
means
yo,
Why not put out more?
Right, he's putting out more. Like
people ain't killing themselves over
That's
Yeezys
true.
because they can get them.
Right.
You know
right.
what I'm saying? But
You
Jordan
got
is like
regular, at least 5 kids in a classroom that can
his
wear them.
exclusivity is too much for me because you're making exclusive off of lives. Like, people are dying over your sneakers, and you have not yet to say, you know what? One pair of sneakers, I'm gonna come out with the 22s. Well, I don't even know the damn numbers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come out with the 22s in 2019, and they're gonna be everybody's gonna be able to get them. At least for the first year, or something. I bet you would see the murder rate drop and things like that.
As a marketing point of view, like if we drop too many, that they're gonna lose value.
Exactly, but it's all about money
So,
and not lives.
That's a shame.
That's all they worried about.
Exactly.
They don't care about nobody.
Darrell says Michael
That's a
Jordan
fact.
hasn't
That's a
put
fact.
enough back into the community. Do you agree with that? Because he has
I
a
don't agree with
theater.
that because I
People
feel like he
give
has
him
done
a
a
little.
lot. I think a lot of people don't do their research on what he's done.
See, I do feel like
Yeah.
he has.
I feel
I
like
could disagree.
I feel like people just say he hasn't done a lot because they don't know.
Yeah.
Same way people are saying LeBron is not doing enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I
it's
apologize.
so easy.
I do
LeBron
disagree
opened up
with
an
that. I
entire
do
school
think that
this
Michael
year.
Jordan
It's so
has
easy to say what people
done
aren't
some
doing
things.
if you're not doing the research.
Yeah.
So before you say Michael Jordan is not doing enough, please do the research.
Yeah,
and we can talk about
he
it.
is. He is. I just feel like whoever, I agree with you, Mello, whoever's taking care or overseeing like that part of his marketing department for the sneakers is just not.
And I think about if you got rich.
And that's
you
all
got
about
rich.
your team.
If you got rich as Michael Jordan.
You want somebody in your
How
team
many
that
people
thinks
would
that
be
way.
in your pocket right now? There'll be a lot of people that would be like, "Hey, I need you to do this. I need you to do this." We're putting a price tag on what these celebrities should do with their own money.
But this is what I'm saying. This is where I come from. Sneakers isn't the only thing he makes money off of.
That's what I'm saying.
So even if he puts out these unlimited sneakers, you're Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there has to be a point where, like you say, he can speak out. Like, you know what? This is going to be unlimited. Because it doesn't matter.
And at this point, he's not even a part of it no more. He just collects a check.
Yeah,
like Michael Jordan had a hand in it back when he was playing ball and the sneakers were being made at that time. Now he collects a check that says
probably
Nike
on schedule, you know, like the new ones to be released.
The check gets deposited from Nike. So $1 million. All right, we good.
Yeah,
he's not in the back.
It's just like Tiger Woods.
Yeah,
my dad's a golfer. Tiger
right.
Woods makes a lot of money off of Nike.
But we also have to think we create.
He got to keep that after his. I thought they pulled their contract with Tiger Woods from his issues.
Money
talks.
My dad's a golfer,
bullshit walks.
Shout out Cardi.
Tiger Woods getting that money.
Money.
Shout out to Tiger Woods, man.
Motelito, what's up, baby?
Promotions.
Linda's right too about the sneakers. You know, being they're charging like $200 for them, and they're only being made
for $5 in China.
Yeah, you know, they don't even cost that amount to be made.
Yeah, I mean that's what they say.
Somebody working in a sweatshop for $2 an hour, making us $250 pair of sneakers.
I just think at the end of the day, we have something to do with creating the monster because we put it on high demand.
Oh yeah.
So you know,
you're right.
If Jordans weren't popularity, he wouldn't raise the price.
Us, yeah, we are responsible for that.
We do that.
We are.
And again, somebody like Fab. I love Fab. Shout out to Fab. But if he's gonna wear Balenciagas. So then the next artist wears Balenciagas, and now everything's on high demand for them. Imagine us.
We make them rich.
That's why we make them rich. You know what I mean?
Do.
If nobody wears like the Kappa brand, me and Lex were talking about that the other week. She brought up a good point. It used to be $20, $30. Now it's $100. Why? Because Lil Baby started wearing it.
Exactly.
And you know, we make it. So if Lil Baby puts on Good Guy,
and that's us,
you know what I mean?
That's what happened.
That's
but
us
you know what?
We make it.
But you know what? That's how everything starts.
That's us watching celebrities and wanting to be like them, wanting to have everything they have. Oh, like she said, oh snap, Fab got on Balenciagas. Okay, let me go spend this unnecessary $1,000 on a pair of sneakers that I'm gonna wear like
that nobody's gonna pay attention to.
At all,
One
the
show.
entire
We're just gonna say, okay, yeah, he got
Except
money.
for that one gold digger, you don't want to pay attention to you any doggone way.
Right.
Shots fired.
Right.
It's true. You're gonna attract the wrong type of people around you.
Them, sometimes them be the ones that they don't got nothing.
You don't want them around.
Compared to the person wearing the Converse who's popping 3 bottles at the club, like.
That's the truth.
You don't never know, man.
I don't want to fake. Listen, I'm not gonna fool you.
Ever. If I can afford it, I'm not
tomorrow
gonna
we're going
get
to a diner for breakfast, honey.
Exactly.
Right?
I'll take $3 over
them
$3.
Can't judge a book by
eggs.
its cover ever.
Over easy.
They come with home fries.
Right? We're going to Sunrise. You can get whatever you want.
Listen, but like you said, when me being a DJ, everybody comes up to me, oh, yo, bro, you got money. Yo, bro, you got money. No, I don't. Like, why? You know what I mean? Because I got the latest shoes on. I don't do that for you.
Right.
I do it because I have marketing. But besides I gotta market myself. I can't go out and it's all in the picture. But
it's true.
Is it like you say, Meek Mill, Jay-Z?
I
got things.
Don't
to
talk that broke talk around her.
I got things to invest in.
Oh my God.
So I can make money.
Your image is
and I can
to
have money,
in.
but.
She's spicy talking. She ain't even taking the shot yet.
I'm investing.
Can't wait. Oh, sorry.
But it's all about being humble. You can have money, but it's important to combine that with being humble.
And I say that
you know what I
over
mean?
and
Like
over and
have
over.
Balenciagas on, but when somebody come up
Emphasis
to you,
on that.
you got a big chain. It don't matter. Show love.
Emphasis
man.
on that.
That's why people tell me now, yo, Brie, you're mad bougie. They say it just to say, yo, you mad bougie. You ever come up to me and try to give me a hug or say what's up? I'm gonna give you a hug. I'm gonna say what's up. I don't ever be like, yo, don't let him up here.
Yeah.
Because
that be me. Like, no, you can't come up here.
Your support.
That's why you there. That's why you there.
Lex is the bougie one.
No paparazzi.
Yeah, your support is where it starts.
All these damn lights.
Away, though.
All these damn lights.
You're right, Brie. I actually can testify to that because when I first met you gave me love.
If I could speak from the older side of things, like I went through a whole era where everything I had to have was Gucci. At that time, it was Lacoste. Everything I had was plus $500 on me. You know what I mean? And then I started to figure out that the same people were one. There was one group that everything they had was fake, and then two, they had the same thing, but they weren't of the same value as what I had to bring to the table if you were trying to do anything with me. You know what I mean? So I stopped wearing all that shit. I stopped buying all that bullshit, and I started investing more into myself. You know what I mean? So it was more of a story of growth. You know what I mean? I don't need all that shit. I still got a lot of that shit in my closet. Every now and then I'll break it out.
Right.
But it don't have the same kind of flair for me at
The
all.
value
you know
that you put on
I'd
it.
rather put that towards an event, a business venture, growing brands. You know what I mean? Because that's the shit at the end of the day that's going to take you where you need to be.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I like the brands. I like any brand. But
sure, because
I don't do it for nobody.
Stuff.
You know what I mean?
But the fact that you don't do it for other people.
Because I can. Yeah. Don't come up to me and because people may not even notice, but I don't like attention. That's different, right? Like I'm not an attention seeker. Yeah. I am the main event. Although I like but I don't like attention. And that's might be contradicting, but the attention that I get from what I do isn't the attention that I always want.
Okay.
Oh, you got money. Oh, look at your sneakers. No. What am I good enough for music? Am I your favorite DJ? That's what I want to hear. Not, yo, you got money. No.
I don't know how celebrities do it, man. All that attention 24/7 is like, yo, but yeah, like Bree said, staying humble is important, man. And just like a little backstory, like just from my point of view, like, you know, people knowing who my dad is, like they just automatically assume. You know what I mean? Like when I first moved to this town, you know what I mean? Like my mom lives in that, we lived in a house on 12th and Turner. We have always lived there. It's a 2-story house. You know what I mean? 2 bedrooms. You know what I mean? And everybody would just be like, yo, we're like, where's your mansion? You know what I'm saying? Like why you don't live in a bigger house? Like, and as from when I was smaller, I was born in Brooklyn. I was raised in the Bronx, Fordham, Morris Avenue. I was raised in the hood. That's what I was surrounded by, but I was a kid. So when you're a kid, it don't matter where you at.
You don't a good time.
You don't know where you at. You're having a good time regardless. You don't know if you're struggling or not. You don't know that. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I might have had a new bike or I might have had some new clothes on, but I'm still running around in the fire hydrant with these kids on the block. Sure. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I grew up. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm going to my dad's crib, you know, with the big house, the pool, the basketball court, but I'm humble because that's not who I really was. Yeah. So that's why I'm a big, like, one of my biggest pet peeves are people not being humble or people being flashy and trying to downplay other people who don't have as much money as them. Like, I hate that. I hate the person that's on social media flashing all the bread that they got, talking about they got this and the third, flashing all their jewelry. Like, I do not like that person.
Also, a lot of people, Lex, from your father's time, they live very humble lives. Like a lot of the Wu-Tang Clan members, they're still in Jersey.
Oh, my uncle Reggie, man. Shout out to my uncle Red, man. Yo, he's right. Like, everybody,
he still got money in a can on top of the
everybody
refrigerator.
Everybody always asks me about that MTV cribs he did years ago, and I'm like, yo, that was his crib. Like he from Newark, he from Jersey, like,
and I love
he
that.
He keep it real all the time.
But you know what about that episode? If you was real, you didn't even like a lot. You didn't even flinch when you saw that cribs episode.
Like you said, like,
you didn't feel the need.
All the flashing.
I mean, you weren't like what? Like if you was real when you saw that, you was not even
all
like
the ice, like the heavy weight is heavy now wasn't like that. What you had a gold rope and a ring or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it wasn't, the jewelry wasn't heavy. Like I've never seen my dad or you know, Redman or Keith Murray, these people I grew up around, walk around with mad jewelry on, or
it's true.
Or you know what I mean, be flashy. You had
one piece,
when you
one
have
good
money
ring.
back, when you have money, you bought your family a house. You might have had you a nice whip, and that was it. That was you having money.
You know what's to bug me out when I see cribs was the empty refrigerators.
Yeah.
I used to be like, do y'all even live there? Like, I want to see this. You know what I mean? So it's like when you see somebody real house and it was humble, and they wasn't. You could tell the ones that were humble versus the ones that were like, this is dad. They could have been walking around an empty house. We wouldn't even know.
Years later, that most of them was renting.
I was gonna say they were rented. Yeah.
Yeah,
they were rented.
You see Red with the money on the top of the refrigerator. I was like, that's what's up.
You have a lot of.
That shit was funny as hell.
I love that.
Talia, what up, Tom?
What's up, Talia? That's my baby girl. Yeah, social media life is usually not real. That is the fact. You know when people are real. I try to be as real as I can be on there. I mean, we come here, you know, there's Sundays where I'm still swollen. I'm sounding more like Daniel than Damaris. Like, we're just gonna make it through. I'm here for you, you know?
It's important.
No, it's true. But don't let it fool you. Like, with these kids watching those shows and watching the magazines, you know, reading up on the magazines, none of those images are real. And that's what the generation is dealing with. So you have to be more realistic with them. You have to keep it more real with them.
Look, have more money than me. As long as my health, my family, and everything's good, that's just where it matters.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like all that flashy stuff brings attention, negative attention to you. Like it's not bringing no positive attention to yourself. It's bringing negative attention. It's bringing haters. It's bringing people wishing that you come down off that high that you want. You know what I'm saying? So then they go, yeah, of course. Like, you know what I mean? Nobody want to see you do good. So if you going, we just finished talking about supporting everybody, you know what I mean, around us. So if you gonna sit there and throw it in people's faces, ain't nobody gonna stand behind you.
Eric's sermon is the answer to your question.
Answer. Somebody's asking who your father is.
That's Quick Draw. Shout out to Quick Draw.
What's
Brim.
up, Quick Draw?
What up, though?
What's up? And Jenabelle, you ain't gotta stop commenting. We see
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
We
yeah,
see
yeah,
you.
yeah.
No. We're gonna get into some spicy stuff.
Catfish,
Jay got something for me.
I agree.
Jay, you got something for me?
Jay has some music for us. Come on, break it down. We could do a little break here. The people are still on there. I don't know if you guys have a limit, but we have not gone below a decent amount of viewers. Like, they're just there hanging out with us. They're having a good time with us.
What up, Quick
I don't know
Draw?
how spicy we gonna get.
Spicy time. Keep talking about that.
Listen,
real
I need
ish.
lunch.
How to change.
Some lunch, right?
Yeah, we might talk about some food. Okay, y'all stay tuned. All right, DJ J gonna hit you off with some music, some
Don't
good
think y'all
vibes.
gonna have us all day, because tomorrow is New Year's Eve. This is just New Year's Eve.
We gotta get ready for the real.
Shout out to Nipsey Hussle, Victory Lap. This is my favorite joint on the album. I gotta play it. Double up, level up. 2019. You rocking with the Outlet.
Thank you for tuning in. So we're gonna go ahead and do our own countdown. But before we do that, I mean, although everyone kind of said, you know, what their own personal goals was for 2019, we like for you guys to just sound off and give the people a little something to walk away with. So if there could be a message that you can give them on sign off, you know, what would it be?
Listen, 2019, like, nightlife only gonna get better. And I'll stay dedicated to that. Early mornings, late nights, it's all worth it. As long as y'all stick by me, I will be able to perform and also, you know, be better in this business. And when I do, because, you know, the secret.
Say that.
Hey,
Speak it into existence.
that's right.
When I get out of here, you know, New York, it don't matter. Cali, I don't care where I go. Because when I do go there, I want y'all to know it started here. And I appreciate that.
Facts.
And every time I come back, it'll be a movie.
Let's go.
Thank y'all for having me, though.
Oh, for sure.
Thank you so much. All right, Lex, give the people what they need.
Just my sign over just be everything we basically talked about. The reason why all the three of us are here today. Just keep grinding. You know, the new year, there's gonna be another new year after that, another year. You gotta stick to it. Giving up gets you nowhere. Stopping gets you nowhere. Letting somebody tell you can't do it gets you nowhere. Don't listen to what nobody said. It don't matter. And everybody always gonna have something to say, with their opinion, their advice, whatever. Okay, thank you. Have a good day. That's it. Keep it pushing. Like you know, you got it in you. Like that's it. You know what you want to do. You do that. You keep doing that, and you gonna get what you want. You know what I'm saying? I always tell people, like, you know what I mean, just be yourself. You know, we live in a world right now where everybody's so you know, everyone has something to say. Like, it's a lot of criticism. So, you know, like what AC does, you know, Bree does, and even you guys here at the radio show and Jay, like, and everybody got their own thing that they do. So just do it. Don't let nobody tell you can't do it.
And you got our support.
Yeah. Always got BriLove promotion support.
Yup, always.
Thank you. All right, AC, what you got for the people?
I'll be short, man. Hey, listen, it's 2019. It's never too late to learn to love yourself, man. There's a lot of people out here that don't really love themselves. I push that to my kids, man. I want them to understand the importance of having having self-confidence and loving themselves first. You can't love nothing in this world until you love yourself first. All right. And then on the flip side of things, you know, with Recall's Nightlife, we're gonna bring it again 2019. So if you followed me in 2018 and you saw some of the things I did, and, if you were one of those people that saw what I did in 2018 and kind of like brushed it off as like, okay,
Talk
that was
about
like
it.
a one-time thing. Okay, 2019, log on, bro. I'll see you. Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got my bro in the building, so I gotta talk
We
to my bro.
too. Yeah.
Rhyme,
I know the folks
One
have
of the
already
best
seen
producers.
Rhyme Rotten on.
So I want him to give a little insight. What is it? Little insight.
Inside on.
How you want people to? How you feeling about 2019?
Oh, all smiles. All smiles.
I love
Positive
that.
vibes. That's it.
That's what's up.
That's it.
I like that. I like that.
I like it. Surround yourself with positivity. Yes, Mama Brooks, I agree.
Yeah.
100%.
Shout out Mama one last time. You know,
all
I
the
won't
A
be.
couple of times.
All the
Listen, yeah,
time.
like
All the
listen.
time.
Once you're a part of our family here at the outlet,
That's
it's
it.
a wrap.
Yeah.
She knows, man. My day to day starts with her and it ends with her, and that's just kind of how it goes.
That's
I
what's
love
up.
it.
Yeah. feel the same way.
DJ J, what do you got for the people for 2019? This is our last show for the year.
It's time to level up. 2019, you get another shot. As long as you see them years coming, you get another shot. Shoot that shot.
All right.
That's right.
You like
That
to shoot your shot.
What?
You miss 100% of the shots you don't
Jay.
take, right?
Facts.
That's how it
Facts.
go.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sarah.
You know that.
Thank you, guys.
Basketball, you know that.
Yep.
But my
If you don't
jump shot
shoot, you don't
serious.
score. That was the first thing I learned in basketball. If you don't shoot, you don't score.
Yeah.
That was what one of my first coaches told me.
And like we said, if you don't fail, you don't win.
That's
how it
right.
goes.
Exactly.
That's right.
Exactly. So, yeah.
All right, Melo, I'm going to let you sign off last, so I'm going to go before you.
You would.
So what I want to tell the people is to go for it. We're always talking about star power here and star quality, right? So like that person that you are in your shower when you're like singing your heart out, or when you're, you know, whatever it is that you feel like most passionate about, just live her or him out, because you only have one life to live. You never know what's going to happen. Everybody's story started somewhere. You see great people in this room today that you will and you have already seen out of this zip code and in bigger stages, and that is what we're trying to inspire in you. So for me, Lady D is just be your star. Like, play that role.
That's what's up. I like that.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What you got for them?
You want to end with me, right?
Yes, ma'am.
No, I mean, I see Book Nasty. Shout out to Book.
Shout out to Boog, you already.
Yes, what's up,
You
bro?
already know. No, I just want to let people know, like, at the end of the day, I've been dealing with some death in the family, and I want to shout out my family in Texas, and I know y'all going through a lot. And I just want to say, make sure you give people their flowers while they can smell them. You know what I mean? I think that's very important moving up at the age where I'm at. You know what I mean? Because, and that goes deeper than you feel like somebody is on a different level. It goes deeper. It's basically saying, if you feel like somebody has something that empowers you or makes you feel good about yourself, or you feel like they're important in your circle, tell them that. You know what I mean? Like, don't shy away from that. You know what I mean? Let them know, like, hey, you're important to me. You know what I mean? So every day I wake up, my mom told me, sometimes I'd be like, oh, I'm tired. She said, you know what your grandma said? Oh, you can be tired for real. And right then and there I said, you're right. I ain't tired.
Right.
I'm hyper. I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because at the end of the day, we woke up on the right side of the dirt. We gotta empower each other all day long, always. You know what I mean? So even if you, and you know what, I'm gonna say something that I've been struggling to do, that I have been doing lately.
Okay.
Is making amends.
Yes.
Making amends with people that you feel have done you wrong.
Yes. Okay.
Make amends with those people. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what they were going through when they did what they did to you. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they did some dirt to you and all that stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it feels so much better when you just say, you know what, I'm not even thinking about that.
Yeah.
Thank you for that lesson.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm learning from my lessons. You know what I mean? So I think that everything that you're going through, nobody can sit there and say that they never went through no lessons, and they might have looked at them like, oh, that person is shitting on me. We're in spicy time. I can say shit.
That's right.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can. You can.
But you know what? Those are all lessons. So just shout out to everybody that learned a lesson and is moving on from that. And that's all I can say. You know, Happy
love
New
that.
Year, man.
Shout out the outlet, man.
Spicy Gang.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Shout
Thank you.
out to BriLove. Shout out to Lex.
Thank you
shout out to
so
Sativa.
much. Seriously,
Happy New Year
y'all.
to y'all,
Thank
man.
you.
For real.
We are so grateful. And just like we told AC before he left the last show, this is not the end of our relationship. We
Ever,
hope that
ever.
we can
Yeah.
always join forces in the upcoming years.
Yep.
To bring the community together and show them exactly how it's done. You know,
Absolutely.
rise up our kings and queens. That's how we like it. But for right now, rise up your glasses because we are doing an official countdown here at the outlet for our New Year's Eve special.
Eve.
I have poured
Eve,
them
Eve.
for you on the
Gotta shout out my
DL
big
there.
bro Rat, too.
If you're missing them,
I love you, baby.
please let me know. I can come around with the bottle and fill it
Everybody
back
is
up.
like-
Lex,
bugging right
come
now.
on now, don't play.
Right,
Come on, Lex.
Let's go.
Okay, ready? I'm gonna start it off, and we're gonna go from there on the outlet.
Let's start at the
New
5.
Year's Eve start out at 5.
5.
All right.
Let's go.
5,
4,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Happy New
Happy
Year,
New
y'all.